Hell yeah. Episode 12, we're back. We're back again.
Episode 12, baby.
Always authentic.
Yes, sir.
So we're back again for another fucking great episode. And there's a lot to talk about. We're just gonna, vibe out and just talk about a lot of shit that we have, in mind and shit. So
hope you guys are all doing good out there. Wherever you guys are. I don't know. You guys could be at work. You guys could be in your room.
Exactly. Right.
You guys could be in the restroom taking a fat ass shit.
Taking a fat shit, right? That's where I listen to most of my podcasts,
You guys could be driving. Don't get distracted.
That's right. But we're back. We're back.
Sir, we're back.
We're trying to stay consistent every week. Even if you're tired of us, like we're still gonna fucking put out videos every week and just try and stay on top of it, because that's the way you do it.
Facts.
Simple as that. And like last week, follow us on Apple Music, Spotify.
That shit's basically on everything now.
Yeah, pretty much.
If you're an Android user, it's on the Android podcast or whatever that shit's called. That weird ass.
The podcast.
I don't know. It's called like Samsung podcast, but yeah.
Pretty much everywhere where you can listen to it, like we're probably there, So
most likely.
If you can't hear us on YouTube, find us on Spotify, find us on Apple Music, and find us on TikTok also. Just look up AATALKS, 2 S's. It depends on which which app you're looking for us on, and it's either 2 S's or 1 S, but just find us on there,
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, just make sure you guys follow us for sure.
How was your week, bro?
It was a long week, bro.
Yeah?
It was a long week.
You felt like it was like one of those slow-ass weeks?
Yeah, I think so, because the reason why, like, I think, nobody knows, but right? Like, my car has been at the mechanic shop for 4 weeks, bro. Like 4 weeks and a half, right? So
the GTA mechanic shop?
No, that would have been done in like 30 seconds, right? Like, but this fucking mechanic, like, he told me that it was gonna be ready on Monday, and then I hit him up Monday, and he's like, "Oh, well, not Monday, on Tuesday," and then not Tuesday, oh, maybe Wednesday, and then he finally gave me the car on Wednesday, and it's just been a long week just waiting for that. I feel like it kind of took forever.
Yeah, you feel relieved now though.
Oh,
like having your car.
100%, And if anybody has ever been through the process of the insurance company, like if they hit you and you got to go through the entire insurance process, if they find something else that's wrong with your car, they got to call the insurance, they have to approve it, and then they have to show up at the mechanic shop and make sure that what the mechanic is saying is true, and see that the extra damages are actually factual. So they show up and then they approve it, and then after that, now you can order the parts and stuff like that, and that's why it took forever.
That sucks, bro. It's annoying, especially dealing with shit like that.
Oh, it was fucking annoying, bro.
Yeah.
Like it took a long ass fucking time, and the thing is, like, there was 1 week where he was just waiting for the insurance company to show up, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, man, like when are they showing up? And he was like, well, they told me in about 2-3 days, and they showed up in like the 4th, 5th day, and I'm like, fuck, man, like I just need my car to get fixed, But
I know I've been in that situation. Well, when my first car, when that shit broke down on me, well, like to begin with, because I know how it is, like not being with the car. Because I didn't have a car for I think like a year, and I just saved up like that whole year. But I was like, it was hard to be patient, bro. Like I wanted a car so bad. Like I had to get rides everywhere.
Oh yeah,
shit like that.
It's a bitch.
Like if like my homies hit me up, like I was like, I need to get picked up.
I can't go, bro. Like
sucked,
either you pick me up or I can't go.
It sucked bad, and the way my first car, like that shit was a bitch. Like it was I got gifted that car, from my dad, my first car ever.
Yeah.
And it was cool.
Sick ass car, the Toyota.
Nah, that's mine, bro.
That's not it.
No, my first car.
Oh, okay.
That car, I got it on my own.
Oh, okay.
Got myself on the back.
For sure. It's a badass car.
The first car was a Honda Civic, 05. And It was good. Like I had it for a while. It was cool, and then out of nowhere, it started having like the overheating, like the issues, and then bro, I fixed it. I paid 1,000 to fix it, and then not even a month later, it started fucking up again.
Oh, yeah.
And that shit was scary, bro. Like I was driving one day, like I got out of school, driving. I was trying to make a right, and for some reason, bro, like I tried turning, and the steering wheel was hard as fuck. And that shit was scary because I would push the brake and the brake too. Like it was not like braking.
You had to like push it all the way
hard
down?
as fuck.
Oh shit!
And that shit was scary because I was making a right turn and there was a car there. I'm like, what the fuck? Like I had to like, bro, it felt like I was sailing a boat,
wild.
bro.
Yeah,
I had to like go hard as fuck.
Yeah,
and that shit was scary. And then like I was so pissed, and then I just ended up salvaging it. And saved up for it. But I know how it is, you know, like going through fucking.
And the thing is too, like
a car, bro.
When I was going through all this shit, like I had to get like a rental for about 2 weeks. And fuck, man, if anybody has ever got a rental, that shit's so fucking expensive, man. Like hell yeah.
How much did you have to pay?
Man, I paid about $40 a day.
What the
for
fuck?
2 weeks. So do the math. Like just do the math.
That's crazy.
And that shit was like over $500, you know? Yeah, it was over $500, and I did it with the credit card. And the good thing is I had $0 on the credit card, and I was just like, fuck it, like I'm gonna just use that, pay for that, and just since I'm not gonna use it besides that, I was like, I can't pay the fucking $500 just like that, right? So I can use the credit card and do that. But you know, the good thing is like everything worked out when it came with the rental, and then. Once the rental was done, my dad's right now, he's in vacation in El Salvador. So I'm using his car. Well, I was using his car until I got my car now. And bro, let me tell you, I fucking miss my car so much. I miss it so much, you know.
It makes you, it's like one of those things where you feel like, fuck, like we take shit for granted, you know?
True.
Like we take that shit for granted. Like
even music. Because when I was driving my dad's car, I had to fucking because the thing is like his car doesn't have Bluetooth, so I had to just bring a big ass speaker and shit and just listen to music like that.
That's crazy.
And it was so fucking annoying. Like
it's bugging you, huh? Because you know, like it's not from the car.
Exactly, and it's like you can't hear everything like the way it should sound, you know. And I'm like, fuck, like that shit's whack. And then like the last, 3 days pretty much, I've been listening to music like, oh man, this shit feels like fucking great.
You missed it.
And then just like driving my own car, like it just feels fucking great, you know. And if anybody has been through that, you understand the struggle. Like that shit's it's not easy getting rides and shit. Cause I had to get rides too, and
it sucks,
huh?
Like
sucks.
when you have
it's
to like
horrible.
ask for shit. Like, I know.
Cause you just feel like
you're a burden.
Yeah, exactly, right? Like I'm like, oh, can you give me a ride? And I'm like, even though the person that gave me a ride, he's the homie for sure, right? Like at work, and he'll give me a ride for sure, but it just feels like you said, it's a burden. Like, I gotta ask you for a ride, and sometimes I feel like, oh man, like you're getting out your way to like drop me off and then go to your house and stuff like that. And even though they may not say it, it's still kind of like, oh fuck, well, now I gotta drop him off
for sure.
And it's gonna take
when you get out of work, you want to go straight home.
Exactly.
So like, I'd be like, I know I'm annoying you right now. Like,
sure.
Don't lie to me, bro.
Yeah, that's what I tell him too. Like, bro, come on, tell me I'm annoying as fuck, bro. Like, but still drop me off, please. Like, fuck. But that shit sucks. That shit sucks. And especially because like me, during break, I go to my car, right? Like I chill in my car during first break, lunch, last break. So I'm just chilling in my car watching videos or whatever.
Yeah.
And when I didn't have my car, I'll just be like standing outside, just like walking around. Because the thing is, like, I can't just, I don't know about you, but I can't just chill in the same building of
because
where I'm working.
It still doesn't feel like a break.
Exactly.
Like, fully.
Exactly.
Like when you walk out, you're like more free. Like,
you feel like, exactly. You feel like you're taking a break. Yeah. So I would walk out and I'd be chilling outside, just walking around. But I'd rather sit down in my car and watch a video or whatever, and
then go back into the prison.
Exactly. Like fucking into the jail cell and shit.
Back to jail.
Exactly, bro. Like it's fucking it is prison, bro.
Yeah.
But that's exactly how I felt, I like, the thing is too, like when I didn't have my car, I liked actually going outside and just chilling. because now that I have my car, I just sit down in my car.
Yeah.
But I'm like, man, I kind of miss just like standing outside and just
Really?
walking around. But I'm not gonna do it now that I have my
Yeah,
car.
of
You know,
course
I'm not
not.
gonna do it. But I did miss it. I was like,
Yeah.
that's kind of like different. I'll look at the fucking mountains and like the
Oh.
trees and whatever, and just be like thinking, just
Yeah,
fucking, you know, just like
you're more like in a creative mind. In a
right,
way.
right,
Yeah.
right. Because then when I go to my car, I just listen to like podcasts and
Yeah,
music or whatever, just
Yeah.
like that distracts your mind. And then when I wasn't with my car, like I would just be in my thoughts. You
Yeah.
know? Which
yeah,
I think is good too, you know.
yeah. Like right now, I've been slacking it, but like Reese, like I would say for the past 6 months, like every break I'll be reading, and because I'm like, fuck it, man. If I'm home, I feel like I'm not gonna read.
True.
And
100%.
I always took a book like to read and shit, because you know knowledge is power.
Knowledge
and,
is power for sure.
It's better than me. Like sometimes I'll be like, fuck, why am I getting on TikTok? Like, and then I'll put it down.
That's right.
I'll just put it down and then
Yeah.
I'll get the book. I'm like, fuck
Yeah.
that. Like, let me get the book.
That's
But
right.
sometimes it's hard. Like, I'm like, fuck, I just want to go on TikTok.
Okay, so let me ask you this then. How do you know, what's your strategy to like read a book? Because I'll tell you, because like for me, reading is so tough for me. Like I just don't find the motivation to like get a book and start reading that shit.
Yeah.
So how do you find the motivation to just start reading the book?
I
You know,
feel like you need.
I can't do it.
I feel like
I
it's
can't
not
do it.
motivation. It's just
Uh-huh.
like discipline. You know,
Mhm.
you just try to discipline yourself. And
Yeah.
yeah, at first, bro, I fucking hated it.
I mean, I fucking hate reading,
I had
bro.
my first book that I bought. Like, of course, that day, you know, you have those days where you're like, I feel motivated right now.
Right.
Like, I want to
Yeah.
read or I want to do some shit.
let me open up
Yeah.
fucking
So I bought the book.
Yeah.
It gets here and it's just
Yeah,
sitting
yeah,
there eating dust and shit. And then I was like,
my books have a bunch
Yeah.
of dust, bro. They have a fuck ton of dust.
and then like I was like, fuck it. Just one day, I'm like, let me just take it to work, and then maybe I'll start reading there.
Mhm.
And then I left it right there on the passenger seat, so like I have to see it, you know, like there's
Yeah.
no hiding it.
Yeah.
And it was hard, bro. But I'm like, my break's only 10 minutes. Like the least I could do is like try to read.
So how long do you try and read for the whole 10 minutes, or like
Yeah.
5 pages, 10 pages? Or
Well,
like,
usually if I'll look at the time like before starting a new page, and then if I have like 3 minutes left, then I'll be like, oh fuck, maybe I can't read the whole thing, so I'll just like stop there. So it's not really like a full 10 minutes, I would say. But my lunch, like once I'm done eating,
Yeah.
I'll try to read too,
okay,
and it's longer then.
right.
But that shit for sure helped me, because
Yeah.
I know like at home, I feel like I'm not gonna sit and read. Like there's too many
That's right.
distractions
No,
and
of course,
shit.
bro.
You
As
know,
soon
like
as you go to your room, like you start going on YouTube,
Yeah.
you start like doing whatever,
it's
like
so easily
everything,
to
you
get
know.
distracted.
Yeah, you get distracted big time, you know. And that's the thing. Like I feel like, you know, one of my biggest like struggles, I feel like ever since high school, you know, is like doing work outside of like
Actual work?
Yeah,
Yeah.
outside of work or outside of school,
Yeah.
like homework, for example,
Yeah.
right? And I just fucking hate doing it. Like
Yeah.
I just hate it so much. So like when I'm done with work, I don't want to go home and do more work, right? So
Yeah.
like for me, just reading seems like it's more work.
Yeah.
But I feel like if I was like to start reading and like actually, that's the thing, I gotta change my mind. But like if I was to start reading and actually like just reading a bunch of books and shit that will actually help me in certain topics and all that,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I would fucking for sure
Yeah, it's
just
because,
elevate
you know,
myself, you know,
yeah.
like 100%. I know that.
Yeah, because that's what like kind of motivated me too. Is like, fuck, man, we want shit, and like we don't want to like put the work in, you know. And
That's dope.
it's hard, bro.
I mean,
like,
it sounds easy, right? It
Yeah.
sounds easy, just like, oh, okay, just read a book.
people say like
you
it's
know?
cliche, like, but it's not. It really isn't, you know. We do
Mhm.
got to put the work in and like actually
Yeah.
want it.
Yeah.
You know, we're not just gonna just sit around and it's gonna fall in our lap. And
Right.
I know what you mean though, because recently, bro, like this whole week, I was stressing the fuck out, like work and school, and then you know the podcast and doing the reactions now. Which by the way, you know, follow the new reaction videos that we're doing.
That's
It's a
right.
new
Yep,
thing we're gonna
yep,
start
yep.
doing. But like I felt like fuck, I have so much shit to do. And you know, I look at some people like at work, I'm like, you know, you guys after work, you guys just go home and like just chill.
Just chill, right?
And
Yeah,
sometimes
do
I'm like,
nothing.
fuck, I wish I could do that. But at the same time, you know, like my girl's like, do you really though? Like, do you really feel like that? Because just think about it, like that's true. Because maybe if I was only doing that, I feel like I'd be like, fuck, bro, like you're not doing shit in a way, you know. So at the same time, I'm like, you know, maybe it's good, you know, that I'm like fucking busy, like super busy.
It is a good thing. It is a good thing.
And it's a lot, but fuck, bro, like it's all worth it, you know. And especially like doing the podcast and not that's what drives me. Like I don't get mad at it. I don't get frustrated or stressed because you know it's something that you know we want to do,
right?
And it's not forced at all. So that it's hard sometimes, but yeah, reading, like fuck that shit. I understand. Like at first, bro, I could not read at all. Like I was the same way. Like out of high school, I'm like,
I fucking hate reading.
I was like, thank God I'm done with high school. I'm never picking up a book again.
For sure, that's exactly how I felt too. You know, like,
and then like out of nowhere, like I didn't expect to actually like read a full book. Like
I think you realize like when you get older too, you're like, well, I need to read some books to get knowledge because like how else are you gonna learn certain topics and just whatever, like just whatever you're trying to learn, like the only way to learn it is you gotta do research yourself and read. Whether it's a book or certain websites and shit, you know, like articles and all that.
Yep. And then we're kind of like hypocrites in a way, you know, because we say, oh,
big time.
Like, we don't, like, we always complain like, oh, in school, why are they teaching us this? Like, they should be teaching us that. But in reality, you know, we could be teaching ourselves.
True.
You know,
well, that's a good point.
Yeah, like looking shit up for ourselves, researching it on our own time, and we don't.
Yeah, and I agree with that.
It's just something that I feel like, you know, it's helping for sure, especially like being disciplined.
Yeah.
Like that shit's definitely helping me.
I feel like exactly what you're saying too. Like I think a lot of, you know, new discoveries that people find, it's not even people that go to traditional school, college and shit like that. It's people that have learned shit on their own. For example, like a car that runs on water. They don't teach them that in college, right?
Yeah,
it's just a person that like individually learned his own shit and then he ended up doing that shit on his own, or somebody that like started creating electricity in his own house, you know, like
it's crazy
with copper wire or whatever, like all this crazy shit. Well, I don't know about copper, but copper it doesn't conduct electricity, but like a certain type of wires and shit, and they end up finding a way to, you know, create their own electricity and energy and shit like that. They don't learn it at school. They learn it by reading their own shit, right? But like these people are smart as fuck.
Yeah, like I could say this about one of my little cousins, bro. He's 12 years old, and he already knows how to code. And I asked him like, how'd you know how to do that? He's like, reading books. I was like, damn, bro, what the hell? He's only 12, bro.
That's fucking
and
wild.
You want to know what's crazy? He was able to get into the school systems.
Really? Like hacking that shit?
And change the grades.
Oh, shit.
And the kids were paying him like $1, $2
He's a hustler. Him to change it.
Yeah. And he got caught.
Really?
Yeah. They suspended him.
Damn.
But bro.
See, but that's stupid,
okay, this
right?
is crazy though. The principal called him up to the office and said, I need you to talk to the IT people. They don't know how to fix what you did.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And they fucking.
So that's good. That's
good. And then he had to explain to them, bro, how to
12-year-old like talking to like an adult.
And I'm like, what the hell? Like my uncle was telling me this about like my cousin. I'm like, what the hell? And then, and they were telling him like, we'll have a job waiting for you.
Oh shit.
Yeah, which is crazy, bro. I'm like, what?
How old is he now? He's
I think he's 13 or 14 right now.
Okay. But that's the thing. Like he's fucking smart
bro. I'm
shit,
like, what the hell? Like he's like learning how to, and then coding. I heard that's like one of the hardest things.
Tough.
Yeah,
it's tough.
And I'm like, what the fuck? He knows how to do all this shit, bro. Like crazy.
No, he should like keep going with that, and you know, like, because even like it's funny because some of these hackers like they hack the government. I don't remember like, but they hack like the government type shit, and then the government's like, oh well, we need a hacker, you know, like you know.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So this too, my uncle, well, my cousin, his friend also does like hacking shit, like or coding, and he tried to hack into a FBI website, and he actually did it. And but what's crazy is when he hacked it, it was a FBI application.
It was an FBI
Yeah,
application.
like that's the only way to get into the FBI is if you're able to hack into like.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
So when you hack it, they're like, "Oh, well, sign up."
Yeah.
What the fuck?
So he panicked and he just like closed it. And I guess he got a call too saying like, oh, like you were able to do this and we want to work with you.
Oh shit!
Like, what the fuck, bro? That's crazy.
That's wild as fuck.
And I'm like, that actually makes sense. You know, you don't really see like, oh, now hiring FBI or some shit like that.
I mean, if you're a hacker like that, like that's fucking insane. But that's dope.
Yeah,
I feel like
bro. I was like,
dope.
what the hell? Like,
would you like apply?
If I knew how to code and all that?
Yeah, if you got the application, would you like?
Hell yeah! I would be like, oh,
I would have been
like fuck yeah,
but
bro.
like my bad. I didn't mean to like fucking hack your account and shit, but let me sign up and get a job.
Yeah,
that's fucking insane.
I would do that for sure.
That's how they do it though. Like they just get the hackers that end up hacking their shit. Yeah, and then they're like, oh, well, you know what? Actually, like nobody has ever been able to break the fucking code or whatever, and then like just work for us.
Yeah. And I was mind blown when I heard that. But yeah, they do hire like hackers to try to break into their systems.
Yeah, exactly.
And they pay them so they can fix those, you know, those issues, which is dope. That's dope. Yeah. If you know how to do that shit, damn, bro.
That's just badass.
Yeah, it is dope.
Because I seen like even I forgot like what show that I seen, but that's what they do. Like pretty much like you said, if they can hack into the system, then they're like, all right, well this guy obviously broke into the system, so let me talk to him and see if he can find a way to build a better protection for that system, right?
Yeah, like, yep, exactly.
And then let me hire him, and then if somebody else can break it, then fuck this guy, now he gets to get hired, you know? And that's fucking insane.
It's crazy.
But that's dope, bro. Like I think your cousin for sure needs to keep doing that.
Yeah, bro. I'm pretty sure he will, because
he needs to just stay on it, because if he's 12, 13 and he's doing that shit, then man, imagine when he's our age, bro. Like he's gonna be fucking insane with that shit.
It's just crazy to like. There's so much information out there that in books that we, and then a lot of people do say though, you know, like not everyone reads. You know, not every successful person reads. You know, there's some people that can't fucking do it, and they just like do other shit like research things, watch videos. You know, shit like that. Mean,
I don't know. I feel like that's almost the same thing. Like, what do you research, right? Like,
yeah,
it depends. If you're watching videos, then yeah. But if you're like reading articles, you're still reading.
Yeah,
right?
you're
like,
still reading.
So I'll give you an example. Andrew Tate, right?
Yeah,
like
because he said he doesn't read.
He says he's like, I don't read books.
Yeah.
Right, and it's like okay, but Patrick Bet-David, PBD, he reads books like crazy, right? And you know, between both of them, they both fucking talk. Like they're great at speaking and storytelling and shit like that. But you see the difference, right? One person reads books, the other one doesn't. But they both just can like express themselves crazy, and they have crazy knowledge, right?
Yeah.
For me, I think reading books is important
for sure.
Because I would want to for sure get into the mindset to start reading books. But like I said, I'm just fucking lazy. Yeah. Like I'm
feel
just
like
lazy.
I feel like it's easier to read too when it's something that you're actually interested in.
True.
Like if you get a random fucking book, obviously it's gonna be like I don't want to read that shit. I think that's why in school too, you know, we don't want to read because it's not things we're interested in.
I agree with that.
I mean, if you get a book, you know, you see the title and it's like, oh shit, like I'm interested in this shit. I think it's easier like that too because you'll actually be more focused.
Right.
And I feel like when it's a book that you're not interested in, you're just like reading it, but you're not even taking anything in a way.
You read like 5 pages, you're like, what the fuck did I just read, bro? Let me
exactly.
turn back and shit.
Yeah, like shit
fuck,
like that.
Let me start again.
I used to hate homework assignments like that, bro.
Me too, bro.
Where they're like, oh, read these pages and tell me what is about. I'm like, fuck, I didn't even remember what I just read.
Exactly, bro. I fucking hate that shit so much. Like, I would hate, that's what I'm saying. Like, I hate homework so much. And I remember I had a teacher that would tell me, like, in chemistry, you know, I had a B in that class, and she was like, she was Indian. She was like, Menyo, if you would read, she's like, if you would do your homework, like, you can have an A in the class. And I'm like, I fucking hate doing homework. But I would pass all the tests. Like, I would pass all the tests. But that would only get me to a B because I wouldn't do the homework. You know, she's like, if you would do the homework, you'd have an A in the class. And I'm like, I fucking hate doing that shit. You know, but I understood it, you know, and I don't know. I just feel like I do got to change my mindset because I think reading is super important.
It is.
You know, for everybody. You know,
Just put 10 minutes, bro, on the timer. And
that's what I think. Yeah, that's what I think.
Just be like,
you know?
I'll finish once the 10 minutes is over.
Right.
And that shit will fly by.
I
like,
agree.
You read
and you're probably gonna want.
pages.
Yeah, you're probably gonna want to keep going.
Yep.
Right?
Yep. That's happened to me
think.
too. Yeah, for sure.
You know.
Yeah.
So,
But yeah, man, this week's been fucking stressful.
yeah, it's been stressful.
But I'm glad, finally the weekend. Fuck, bro. I gotta say something that happened to me. Well, usually when I get paid, there's a donut shop like across the street, and I always go. I'm not
like 5 donuts.
No, I'm not a donut. I hate donuts. I'm not like I'll eat it if that's the only fucking thing like I have, but I hate donuts. Like
you hate donuts?
Yeah.
Really?
I'm not a.
You don't have like a favorite donut?
I'm not a sweet tooth person. That's why.
Me neither, but like
I'm like a salt person, like chips and shit like that. Because I'm
pistachios
fucking
and
Mexican. So, but
Mexicans love donuts, bro.
I know that's true. There's always paisas at the
Yeah,
fucking
for sure.
donut
Like,
shops. Give me a dozen donuts and shit like that.
What's your favorite donut though?
I don't really care for them. I would
You don't
say
like-
just.
So in the box, you open the box and there's multiple donuts. Which one are you grabbing?
I hate the sprinkle
What the-
one. The sprinkles one, I hate that one. Like, get that shit out of here.
I'll tell you my favorite.
I guess the
thing.
chocolate or like the glazed one.
The maple bar. What?
What the fuck is that?
The maple bar, the one that's like brown. You know?
Oh,
yeah.
No,
It's
that
like-
one's good.
That one's bomb as fuck.
Isn't it just chocolate, right?
No, it's not chocolate, bro. It's a maple. It's maple.
Oh, you know which ones are good, low key good. I haven't had a donut in like a long ass time, bro. I'm telling you, I don't eat donuts.
Just last week. No, you.
Nah, I swear.
Or
like,
today.
they bring donuts every like Friday basically like to our job, but I always like give it to my coworkers and shit. Like I never eat the donut. I don't care for them. But I go to this donut shop for the croissant sandwiches because I fucking like that shit. I feel like every donut
that shit
shop
sounds way better.
Yeah.
Actually.
And
Where do they go? Yum Yum Donuts or what?
No, it's like one of those like random donut shops where, and I always go there. You know, the owners are they're nice as fuck. Like, oh, hello, welcome back. How you doing today? And
Are
then
they Indian or what?
no, that sounded Indian. They're Asian.
You're like, hello, how are you today?
What can I get for you?
Oh, okay. They're Asian.
Yeah, and then I always say
that.
the same old. I'm like croissant, turkey, egg and cheese sandwich.
Oh, that shit sounds bomb.
It's always gas. Like
Shit
I'm
sounds
like
bomb as
fuck. I always get that shit when I get paid. I'm like fuck it.
Yeah.
I'll treat myself.
That shit sounds good as
They
fuck.
fucking
actually.
tax the shit out of me too.
Oh,
It's
really?
like $7. But I'm like fuck it, bro. I want this shit. But
While you're like eating it, you're like, fuck, those
yeah,
$7 are
okay,
worth
but
it.
like that shit is bomb. But like this lady, so I go, I'm like half asleep, bro, in the mornings. I go and I ask for it, and then she's gonna charge me. And when she's gonna charge me, like she has, like the gloves on, and then there's like a fly right there, and then like she smacks it, and like she goes like that, like she swipes it away on the table, and I didn't like realize anything. I'm just like half asleep. I'm like, oh, okay. And I paid, and I'm just standing there. She's like, okay, it's gonna be a minute or two, and then I'm like, all right. And then she's going, and then I see her like making my croissant sandwich, and then I'm like, wait, what the fuck?
With the fly guts.
I'm like, what the fuck? She's using the same gloves that she
shit.
smacked the fucking fly with. And then I was like, oh, fuck. And I'm not a Karen, I'm not going to be like, oh, you're fucking using the same gloves. And then I don't want to make a scene. But I'm like, what the fuck? She really just did that. And then she's like, okay, have a good day. And
She
then,
put fly guts into your fucking croissant,
pretty
bro.
much. And then I'm like, fuck, they're so nice. And then they just did that shit. I get to my job, and then I still fucking ate it.
Did it taste good or what? Like,
I was taking each bite, and I was thinking
shit.
about that. I'm
Yeah.
like, fuck it, bro. I'm fucking
you
hungry.
feel like it give you a little bit more flavor or what?
I think I tasted a little bit of extra
A
salt.
little bit of like a fly guts or what? Oh, man.
But I was like, fuck, man. I need to eat this sandwich. I still ate that shit, bro. Each bite, I was kind of like thinking about it, like the smack and shit. I'm like, fuck.
She probably looked at you as she slapped the fly too. She was like,
But I'm like, fuck,
Hello.
bro. Would you still eat it?
yeah, I would. To be honest,
Exactly,
I would
bro.
fucking- I would probably eat it, bro.
Exactly.
Honestly, I would
It's
probably
like when
eat
you
that
drop a chip and like you pick it up and you see like a pubic curly
would-
hair on it, and you just blow it off and you still fucking eat the chip.
shit. Right? I would just try and forget about it. Like,
Nah, bro.
I'm like, she didn't. I'm like, she didn't do it. She didn't do it. I'm just like
You're trying to
hallucinated.
defend her?
Yeah. I'm like, she didn't fucking just slap a fucking fly and then like make the same sandwich with the same glove. I'm like, no way.
Hey,
But
bro. But she did, and then
that's extra protein. I feel
that
like,
shit was still bomb as fuck. But I'm not gonna go back, to be honest. I'm never going back. After seeing that, I'm like, fuck. Like, who knows what else they could do? You know?
Nasty, bro.
Yeah, it is
disgusting.
nasty. It's just the thing about it too. Like, she's with the same gloves. Like, why didn't I see this earlier? Like, also, like, she's using the cash register and shit.
Oh man.
So I'm like, fuck. I actually like still ate that shit, and then I think I felt sick that day. Nah.
Really?
Nah.
Probably, bro. You got some food poisoning or something. Some
If
fly
I die, it's
poisoning.
because of her, bro. If I die, it's because of her.
That fly killed you, bro. That fucking fly.
Facts.
That one fly just
Yeah.
like. You
But
know?
I still ate it. But I mean, I feel like we've done shit like that, bro. You
Oh, of
drop a
course,
chip,
of
it has a
course.
curly ass pubic hair on it.
Nobody
and you
can
still
deny
eat
that, man.
it. Yeah, if anyone denies that shit, they're
you
fucking
drop
lying.
something, you pick it up, you still eat it.
People
even
are
if it
still
has,
gonna
like,
try to be like, "What the fuck, Angel? Like, you actually did that shit?"
even though that shit's disgusting, bro. But
All right, come on, bro.
that's just nasty.
It
But we
is
would
nasty.
all do it. We would all do it. You
I
know,
paid $7, bro. I'm gonna
Yeah.
fucking get my money's worth.
It was still good though, no? Like,
Yeah, it was.
I would fucking eat that shit too. I'd be like, fuck it, you know, like, give me that extra protein, bro. Insects
real.
have protein.
Yeah, I
So-
had to, bro. That shit was
Oh.
too gas. I'm like, fuck. I'm not missing out on this. I'm not gonna throw a whole croissant away, bro.
The grison.
Fuck that. I'm not throwing that whole shit away, bro. Fuck that.
Bro, I remember I used to go to like a donut shop, Yum Yum Donuts. That's why I mentioned it. I used to get like a ham and cheese with jalapenos on it, croissant.
Bomb, huh?
Oh my god,
They do that
man.
too,
That
at
shit's
that one.
gas, bro. It's
Yeah.
gas.
They do that too there.
Oh, fuck.
They add the jalapenos, and sometimes you could tell them to add bacon too. And oh man,
That's why I'm like, I can't even blame you, bro. A little bit of fucking fly guts,
yeah.
whatever. You know?
But even if
A
I
little
go
bit
to
of
even
money.
if I go to another donut shop, it's gonna be the same Asian people. Like,
Yeah, probably.
you see them everywhere. The same
Their
people.
cousin.
Hello, how
It's
you
their
doing?
cousin,
For
bro.
real. It's like,
Like,
fuck,
make sure
bro.
you crush the fly before.
Bro. So
Yeah.
either way, it's like I'm not gonna be able to. I guess Yum Yum Donuts is like the only white like type of donut place, or like
No, but when I went, like, it was like Hispanics most of the
Oh,
time,
yeah?
you know. So
I mean,
That shit was
I
so
think
good.
I feel like I could speak for my people. Like, we're pretty clean.
I think
know.
so too. You know,
Yeah.
we're not like disgusting like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
You know, so if we crush a fly, we're taking the glove off and fucking throwing it
Yeah,
away
bro,
or something.
Come on, bro. I
But-
wouldn't. Yeah,
yeah.
I feel like I would at least take the gloves off and then use everything, use the cashier register and all that, and then go put gloves. Man, wash my hands and then put gloves on.
I agree with that.
Fuck, bro.
agree with
I
that.
still can't believe I ate that shit. I feel like I could still feel the fly right there in my guts.
Probably got some like baby flies in your stomach right now. You know.
Like,
So if you guys hear that right now, like it's this
it's my
fucking guy
stomach,
right
bro.
here, you know.
I burp and a fly just fucking comes out.
Let me
I want to open.
that.
I know I'm thirsty as fuck. Cheers
Cheers, brother.
to episode 12.
Yeah.
Cheers to
Episode
anyone
12.
out there. If anyone's fucking sipping on it or whatever.
If you guys like Red Bull, you know, try this summer edition. This shit's fucking delicious.
Hell
man.
yeah.
It's my favorite flavor, bro. 100%.
Yeah.
Blueberry.
I don't know. It's
my
like,
fucking favorite
for
flavor.
me, it's hard to pick blueberry or dragon fruit.
Mm.
Even watermelon is fire.
Watermelon is, I think that's probably second, but
Yeah.
this one is just fucking
It is gas.
delicious,
It's fire. For sure. All right, bro. Let's get into this shit, you know.
We're just getting started, bro.
Yeah,
We're
we are just getting started. Do you want to start
Yes, I do.
with the hiss?
With the hiss.
Yeah?
Exactly, bro.
Let's
I do
fucking get into
I
the
do want to start
UFC,
with
baby.
that, man. Because,
Where's it at?
oh, man.
Fuck.
Don't
I
fuck
fucked
it up, bro. Don't fuck it up.
I think I fucked it up.
So, I mean,
I don't know.
UFC, UFC, I fucked it off.
You did fuck it up. Either way.
UFC 291. I think it's right here. UFC 291.
UFC 291.
It's a fucking banger of a card. And
Nah.
if you guys pay for pay-per-view, like if you guys are not degenerates and just fucking like go to just a website where you can just fucking stream it and shit. I mean, I've done that many times, right? But I try and pay for it just because
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. No.
the FBI. Because I'm not broke. No, I'm just kidding. I'm fucking broke as shit.
Same.
But UFC 291, there's gonna be a fuck ton of good fights, you know.
Hell yeah.
And it's gonna happen. You know, we're watching it. We're having this podcast on, you know, June 21st.
Next week.
Yeah, next week, June 29th.
So this episode is gonna come out, you know, before the. I think it's better to do it this way instead of after.
I agree.
Because last card, you know, I feel like predictions after, no one's gonna give a shit about that. They may not give a shit still, but we're still gonna do this shit.
Because it's too late. Like it's too late. Like once.
Hey, bro, if you don't fucking watch UFC, man, like
you're fucking up.
Yeah, you gotta watch UFC. This shit's fucking so entertaining.
And the thing is, bro, you know, there's boxing that day too, right? But we're gonna start with UFC first because it's more important. And but there's also like some good boxing, right? There's some good boxing. We talked about that shit too. And I wanna just talk about like I'm gonna start with this fight right here that's in the prelims. Your favorite fighter. And
what the fuck? I feel like you're gonna say it. Obviously, he's being sarcastic.
No, I'm not. He fucking loves this guy. So your favorite fighter, bro, Derek Lewis.
What?
It's his favorite fighter. I'm not lying.
It's not my favorite fighter.
He loves this guy. The Black Beast. You love him, no?
I don't.
The fuck?
I just think he sucks.
You say he's always like, I can't wait to see
bro,
him
I was
fight.
so glad Tai Tuivasa, my boy. That's my real boy right there. Tai Tuivasa. I'll do a shoey right now just for him.
You want my shoe? Or what?
Fuck no. That shit's talking. The front is open. I can see your sock.
I haven't bought a shoe in a long time, bro. But okay, so Derek Lewis versus I don't know if you heard of this guy, Marcos Lima. This guy's a Brazilian guy. He's a big dude, man.
Maybe if I see a picture of him, maybe.
Let me show you. This guy, he's a big dude, and
let's just put a reminder. Derek Lewis is like on a 3 or 4 losing streak right now. So he needs this win, you know.
No, I think you're right. He's like he's on a losing streak for sure.
He's been knocked out like the last 4 fights.
Yeah, bro. Hold on, bro. Like, come on.
This is his favorite part, not mine.
No, I like the Black Beast, man. This guy, you know, he's dope. Like every time he fights, he's exciting, right?
Yeah.
So between Derek Lewis and Marcos Lima, you say you don't really know Marcos Lima, but
maybe if I see a picture of him,
he's just a bald Brazilian, like he looks like a thumb. Like he
really?
Yeah, he looks
so like your thumb right now.
Yeah, just like that.
Oh
like,
shit!
You guys see that? He looks just like that. Check it out.
I think honestly, I'll probably root for.
He looks like a fucking thumb, bro.
Oh, I've seen this guy before. He looks exactly like a thumb, bro. Big time.
So, between him and Derek Lewis, I got Derek all day. All day. Always.
I think I'll take Derek on that one too.
That's right.
I'm not biased. You know, this is the most authentic podcast for sure.
That's right. We gotta always be authentic, you know.
Yeah, I never lie.
Can't tell no lie.
But yeah, I think I'll get Derek Lewis on that one.
Knockout?
Hey, I think that's the only way he usually wins, you know, is knockout. And so is that guy a striker?
He is.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is he on the come up or is like
I mean, he's been doing good. Like to be honest, I don't remember too much of his fights, but when I see him, like it's exciting. Like this guy like puts in work, you know?
All right.
So I would say, Derek has it for me. For you too.
I'll take Derek on that one for sure. That's crazy. That's a good prelim fight.
I think Derek is gonna crack that fucking skull, bro.
Oh shit!
How do you make an omelet? Cracking that fucking egg right there.
You always say like, don't bet against Brazilians.
Boha. Yeah, that's the thing, bro. But the thing is with this guy, doesn't matter.
Yeah, all right.
I just won't bet against Alex Pereira. We'll get there.
Hey, we're always bad on our fucking predictions.
I know. I feel like that's bad luck. Like
we should start saying the opposite, and then our fighters will fucking win all the time.
I feel like that's just bad luck because every time I bet with a fighter, they always lose, and I feel like I'm like, am I the problem, bro? Like, am I like
you're a curse, bro?
I'm like, am I the one that's fucking
you're a
them
living
up?
curse.
I think so, bro. So
you got like the Drake curse.
Oh, that's right. What the fuck?
You got the Manny curse instead.
No, but I don't paint my nails. You know, that's the only thing.
Ooh, bro, Drake's your favorite rapper. Why would you say that?
Taking shots. Oh, because he's disappointing me. But we'll get there. We'll get there. You know what sucks? Which it sucks, but it doesn't suck. But Paulo Costa was supposed to fight this weekend or next weekend too,
bro.
He was supposed to fight. Yeah, exactly.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not mad about it.
I'm not mad either. But he better not fucking pull out again.
I
That's the
know,
only
bro.
thing.
I feel
That's
like
the
he's done
only
that
thing.
so many times, right?
He has.
Oh,
He has.
man.
Bro, he hasn't fought in like a year and a half.
I'd
And I'm
be
like,
pissed
dude, what are you
because,
doing?
man, I want to see fucking Kamzat fight already. I
The
kill
la-
everybody.
I can't wait, bro.
I can't wait to finally see him fight again, bro. Fuck.
Against-
Dana,
against-
thank you.
Yeah, against Paulo, bro.
That's going to be a good ass fight.
So let's we're not gonna
Alright,
talk about him
yeah.
versus that guy, but let's talk about that. Paulo versus Hamza.
Fuck, bro. You know I got to go with my boy.
I kill everybody.
I kill everybody.
Yeah,
I kill your
same.
fucking sister. I kill your mother.
Yeah, I already went. Kill your mother. I already went against two Brazilians. Fuck, that's wild. But
I mean,
I
let's
agree.
be honest, bro.
a Russian, bro.
You can't bet it. If it's a Brazilian and a Russian, don't bet against a Russian.
especially if he got that beard. Like,
Wait, never mind. I got to take that back.
what?
Because Charles versus Islam.
Oh shit.
I got to take that back.
No, but that's
yeah, that's in the future, but
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
saying
yeah.
I got to take that back because that's my boy.
That's true. That's true. I can never go against Charles, bro.
All right, so who is it? It's the fucking cloned ass Khabib, right? I forgot his name.
Yeah. I mean, but we're saying. I mean, it was canceled. Then.
Oh, so the whole he's not even fighting either.
No, he's not. I mean, as far as I know, he's not.
What?
No, it got canceled.
Oh, what the?
I think he's gonna fight somebody else.
because I did see who he's fighting someone else. So I don't know who it is,
But it's not in the same card.
oh damn.
So the next one, it'll be Kevin Holland versus Michael Chiesa. I got Kevin Holland.
I
bro.
got my boy Kevin
Yeah,
Holland
I got
for
Kevin
sure.
Holland for sure.
I gotta get my boy on that one.
100%. And Michael Chiesa for sure. Let me break it down for you guys. Like Kevin Holland's gonna start striking him 1-2s and shit, and then Michael Chiesa's just gonna try and grapple him
Yeah.
and take him down. That's exactly how it's gonna go down. Michael Chiesa's not gonna want to strike with him.
Yeah,
Because Holland is a way better striker, bro.
Yeah,
and he's way
100%,
longer
bro.
and shit,
Yeah.
and he's gonna fuck him up on the feet. So Chiesa's only way to victory is taking him down and trying to submit him. But
yeah, he can't even submit. Like Kevin Holland's
he's a black belt,
yeah,
bro.
he's a fucking black belt.
So
But that's the thing, bro. Like this guy could just wrestle and just hold him down, And
He
I
can.
I hate when wrestlers do that shit.
yeah.
And that's a possibility. Like, and then we seen, I mean, he went against Kamzat, so like that's another level of wrestling.
That's way
Yeah.
different,
Yeah.
right? That's way
I know,
different.
but like you never know. This guy, I'm not gonna put it behind him that he will take him down. I feel like he'll probably take him down maybe once, but I got my boy Kevin Holland winning by
100%.
knockout.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna say by knockout.
By
bro.
knockout?
Yeah, for sure. By knockout.
That's very bold, bro.
I got
Very
him by
bold.
knockout. Mark my words. Clip this. You'll see. You guys will see that I'm like, oh shit,
What round?
he
Though?
was
What
right.
round? What round?
I'm gonna go with.
It's only 3 rounds, right?
I'm gonna go with round two.
round
Round two.
Clip it.
If the only way I'd be wrong if it's another round, but it's gonna be a KO.
KO.
KO guaranteed. I got the scripts.
Oh, you already got it. Yeah. So you know who's gonna win the next fight right now. We're
Yeah.
gonna talk about it. This one hurts my heart.
Why does it hurt your heart? So you don't have faith in your boy?
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, of course, bro. I've been in hype for this fight.
This one hurts my heart, bro. Tony Ferguson versus Bobby Green, bro. Oh man.
Nah, bro, don't say that. This one hurts your. Oh, okay.
I'm saying like it hurts my heart
Because you like both of them.
I like both of them, and I think, to be honest, like I think Bobby Green is gonna end up fucking him up.
I don't know.
He's too fast. He's too like.
I know, bro, but like this fucking guy Ferguson can eat shots, bro. He's not gonna get knocked out. I don't think he'll get knocked out.
You don't think so?
I don't think Bobby has like that power. I think he has the speed.
True.
But I don't think he has the power to knock out Ferguson, especially if Ferguson fucking ate Justin Gaethje's shots, bro. Come on,
Those power
bro.
fucking shots.
And then
bro.
it was in the Apex. You could just hear them like, like fuck, bro. And
sounded
he
like
just-
gunshots.
But he did get maybe his chin got a little weaker from that front kick from Chandler.
Oh, bro.
So I'm
Let's not
sorry,
talk about that,
it's
you know?
always
Let's
gonna
not-
be.
Let's not talk about that. You know.
I'm just saying, bro. Like
Yeah.
maybe there's a little change on that, and then his age, but it's gonna be a dope ass fight. I wouldn't be 100% on this one. I'm gonna go with Bobby Green, of course. Like that's my boy. For sure gonna go with him because oh man, I think his speed is just gonna be like the one thing that's gonna change his fight is the speed for sure. Cause this guy is fast as fuck. And you know, he strikes from down here, like and I think he'll take it, and I don't think he's gonna get tired because you know Bobby does not get tired.
He doesn't. He
does not
He fights
get tired.
like in the same pace.
Yeah.
I got Ferguson. Fuck yeah.
What the fuck?
Fuck yeah, I got Ferguson.
What?
Hell yeah.
Why were you saying? I don't know.
No, I'm saying I feel bad, but like, fuck it.
You're still gonna go for him?
Yeah.
Do you think this is his last fight?
If he gets fucked up like real bad,
You think he has to?
I think
like,
he should. Yeah, exactly. I think he should, bro.
It's
if
sad,
he gets
bro.
destroyed, I think he should. Like, bro, like just hang it up, man.
It's
like,
sad. I
you
mean,
know?
bro, but for fighters that have been fighting their whole life, you know,
That's the thing.
it's something that they don't want to accept.
Right.
You know,
They never want to like accept like.
and it's the worst when you see them retire and then come back, and then they come back, get knocked out or some shit.
There's only one reason why they come back.
The money.
The money.
It's
That's
sad,
it.
bro.
That's
It is sad that it's like that, you know.
But Tony, like,
He has money, bro.
yeah, and the thing is, like, so many people love him that he can. I don't know if he sells merch like that, but he can sell.
He
merch.
could do anything else for
yeah,
sure.
for sure. You know, and like I don't know why. I don't know if he does do it, but he can be doing that shit
Yeah.
and making a good amount of money, probably more than what he's making when he
I
fights.
think even if he like, I know a lot of people are opening their own gyms. I think if he were to do that, I think it would do pretty good.
He
But
should.
he's for sure. This is the thing, you know, like these fighters, they shouldn't be like what do you call it? They shouldn't like just have that one income, you know? Like they need to explore their
Yep.
opportunities, bro.
Yep, I agree with
Because
that.
then they get stuck in this situation where
Yeah.
like, fuck, I gotta fight.
What do
like,
I
I
do
need
after,
money.
right? Like, because they
Yeah.
don't know what to do.
Yeah.
But
I'm gonna go with Bobby Green for sure.
I got Tony. I
Yeah,
got Tony.
for sure, bro. Like, man, this card is gonna be fucking amazing. I think this card is gonna be better than 290.
290. You think so?
bro? Just
Fuck yeah.
man, yeah, I'm hyped for this one. And then I feel like every fight is mostly gonna be striking.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Actually, the way I'm seeing it right
Yeah.
now, like it's gonna be mostly striking.
Yeah,
For sure. You know,
go to the next one, brother.
the next one, bro. Stephen Thompson versus Michael Pereira.
Fuck, I forgot.
Yeah.
I forgot Wonder Boy's fighting, bro.
He's fucking fighting,
Hell
bro. He's
yeah.
fighting. So,
Hell yeah.
I think for me, I think this is pretty easy, bro.
This is the one guy that doesn't age.
Stephen Thompson.
Yeah,
right?
bro. Like,
He's like a fucking vampire.
yeah,
I got Stephen Thompson, bro.
Yeah?
I got Wonder Boy, 100%.
I'll take Wonder Boy 100% too.
Yeah, I just think, especially Michael, or Michelle, however he says his name, Michelle Pereira. This guy, he's too crazy, bro. Like he's not very, like, the way he fights. He just does a bunch of like crazy shit.
And it's like
He's like Yair Rodriguez,
but it doesn't
but
connect.
worse, you know. So Stephen Thompson, he would never sacrifice like a certain shot just to try and knock him out. He'd always be disciplined.
Yeah, he's
and
more
keep-
tactical.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
And he'd
technical.
always keep him on the distance and all
Yeah.
that. And he always like make sure that he's far enough to hit him and then far enough to back up.
Yeah.
And
Man,
he
that
always goes in
karate
and out.
stance,
Yeah,
bro.
the karate stance is like it's fucking OP
Yeah,
when
is
it comes
OP.
to him, you know.
Yep.
So I got Stephen Thompson.
I
bro.
got Steven
I
Thompson
think that's
too.
like
I
an
think
easy
he's gonna
one.
put another like show on. The
when he
way
fucking fucked
Kevin
up
Holland,
yeah.
that was a good ass
Yeah.
fight. And fuck, bro, for sure that fight's gonna be. I think Wonder Boy's gonna put a show on.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's gonna retire.
No, bro.
I don't think he should because like he's not even on a downfall. Like
He's not-
People are
he's
saying
not.
that he's even like looking better than ever.
only because he's older, but
Yeah.
I think he's in his 40s, bro. But
In his
yeah,
40s?
he's 40, exactly 40. So only because he's older, they're saying like, oh, well, maybe he should like start retiring. But nah, man. Glover Teixeira, he became a champion at 42.
Damn.
So, like for me, as long as you're doing good, then why
Yeah.
the fuck are you gonna retire, right?
I don't know if he'll be able to have that like championship.
Probably not.
Because his his class is a little fucking harder, I feel like. But for sure, like these fights that he's doing, you know, I wouldn't mind watching them. For
Yeah,
sure.
same.
But yeah, that's gonna be a
Next
good one.
bro. The next one.
This is where it gets spooky for it gets scary for you, I feel like. More than
Hell
me.
Yeah.
It does, huh?
I wish I was wearing the shirt today, bro. Fuck, but
I'm glad you're not.
this next one, Poatan. This one is gonna be a fucking banger, bro. You already know who I'm gonna pick, but so you guys know, Alex Pereira versus Jan Blachowicz. I got fucking Alex Pereira 100%. Second round knockout. Call it right now.
Fuck.
Call it right now. Second round knockout.
knockout?
100%.
Why not first?
Yeah, because I think the first are gonna like try and like kind of get to know each other. They're not gonna like strike that much.
Yeah.
But on the second one, he's gonna hit him with that left hook.
Left hook.
It is all over.
Damn.
So it's done. So I got Alex for sure.
Yeah. Like
100%.
Like
100%.
no doubt.
No doubt. No doubt.
You might look dumb like after this.
He's gonna hit him with that
That's
arrow.
gonna
bro.
give us the goosebumps for sure. That arrow.
Yeah.
But
for sure.
I'm gonna have to go with Jan on this one.
What the fuck? Why are you doing this, bro?
First off, I'm gonna say, I mean, man,
Let's bet on it.
I'm low key down to bet on it. Not too high because I'm just doing $1,000. Nah, okay. This is my reasoning. Like, let's look at the way Jan fought Izzy, and I feel like Izzy is a more fuck. I don't want to say
I know what you're saying.
I feel like he has more of a like defense wise, better defense
like
on
the wrestling, right?
Yeah, for takedowns.
Yeah.
And he still got taken down. And Alex
he got
Pereira
taken down in the third round though, like.
But that's the thing, is it's because he kept his distance good.
Right.
Is
Right.
Alex gonna be able to keep his distance good? Like, I don't know. And this guy, I don't think he has that much, like maybe a little bit. If he's probably just this camp, maybe this is probably the only wrestling experience he probably got.
Yeah.
So I think that'll be a main factor for sure. But if for sure, like I think he can catch him. So, but I'm gonna still go with Jan because I just feel like he's gonna wrestle him, and he's gonna gas out Alex, and then two. I don't know. This is Alex's first fight as a heavyweight, so I don't know if he's gonna be the same. Light heavyweight. I don't know if he's gonna be the same. Some people are saying that he's not, like, because it can take a toll on you. But
he's heavy as fuck though. Like,
yeah,
even when he fights at middleweight, he's still heavy as shit. So that's why I feel like it's not gonna be a big difference because he's always like over 200 no matter what, right? So
yeah,
light heavyweight's 205. So I think he's gonna be at the weight where he trains at. That's why I feel like it's not gonna be that big of a difference. Do you think he's gonna get tired? Because I doubt that.
I feel like he will get tired.
I doubt
even
it.
if especially if it's gonna be like if he gets taken down, I think he's gonna get even like he'll get tired.
Mean, I think Jan's best chance is to take him down.
I think he will, bro, because he knows. Yeah, it's because he knows. Alex has those fucking good ass leg kicks. Like, he's not gonna want to be taking those. And
true. But
he doesn't want to make it. I don't think he'll like want to like go for it right away either, because you don't want to like get caught like trying to go for it.
But Jan, bro, he's a good ass fucking he's good at checking the leg kicks. When he fought Izzy, he was checking everything, bro.
He checked one pretty good.
Yeah, which is fucking insane. Like Jan, bro, you can't sleep on Jan in his stand-up.
For sure not.
You got the Polish power and shit.
Oh yeah, he has power. That's that's the thing too. So he can do the same shit.
He can. And but I got Poatan.
Yeah,
I got
for
Poatan,
sure you do. I know you do.
Hands of stone. Fan. Hands of stone, bro.
But yeah, I'm gonna go with Jan on that one. How much you want to bet?
How much should we bet?
It's not live.
Oh, no.
Let's ask Jamie.
Jamie, pull it up. No. I don't know. That's a good question.
I'll do 30.
30?
Yeah, just because like I'm not really a Jan fan, but I think he's gonna win.
We're betting 30. You guys see that? We're betting 30.
$30 on that one.
So next week when we see it, it's probably gonna be until like 2 episodes after we confirm it, but
yeah,
we're betting $30 right here. I got Poatan. He has John.
Yeah,
he's losing. Simple as that. You might as well just give me the $30 right now,
bro. Hey, but I would say like Alex winning makes a better story.
100%.
Because yeah, bro, we know. Oh, yeah. No. But it's for the belt.
No, it's not for the belt.
Fuck, I could have sworn it was gonna be.
No, the thing is like there was supposedly they said there was like a typo, whatever the fuck on the website. But that's the thing, like there's no champion right now, right? So,
do you think he can call himself champion if he wins?
No, nobody, none of them. No.
All right.
They can't. Because
Just making sure you're not being biased on the
no.
authentic podcast.
They're always authentic. So I think they should fight at least, if anything, since Jamal Hill he's injured. I think if anything, whoever wins this should fight Yuri
Yeah,
Prohashka, right? Like
for sure.
Yeah, they should fight
But
him and for the belt.
Is Yuri gonna want to wait?
Yeah. Well, he wants to wait for Jamal Hill, but that's gonna take way too long.
That's gonna
bro.
take a while.
So I think Jamal said like hold it down while I'm gone. So I think the winner of these two fights or these two fighters
fights Yuri.
Fights Yuri 100%.
That would be a dope. That man.
And either one is gonna be a fucking banger, bro.
Yeah,
but I think Alex is gonna be a better fight. And then he knocks his
because
ass
it's
out
more
too.
striking, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, I think Alex winning will make a better storyline, 100%. You know, this guy, I'm not saying he's bad. You know, it's just like I don't know. I don't know how he's gonna be against a wrestler.
Because you're racist to Brazilians.
What? I like Charles, bro. Nah, but it's scary. And okay, tell me this: if Alex loses, should he retire?
Oh, bro.
He's 36.
He is old, but nah, hell no.
No?
I don't think so. I don't think so at all.
All right.
I think he should if anything, if he okay, let's say he does lose, he should fight Dominic Reyes and knock his ass out again, bro. He's been getting knocked out his last 3 fights, which is sad. Jan knocked him out. What's his name? The other guy with the Superman tattoo knocked him out. And then Yuri knocked him out.
Yeah.
But he should fight him if he ends up losing.
All right.
But he's not going to, so it's all good. You know. And then the last fucking fight. The last fucking fight. You know.
I don't know why it's not playing.
It is playing.
Oh, I don't hear it.
You don't hear it? No, it is playing. Yeah, it's playing. But okay, so the last fight, Dustin versus Justin. To be honest, I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
My bad. No, but you know what's
Fouls.
crazy? We fucking talked about this like
I know we did.
like a while ago, and it's finally here.
And now, to be honest, now I feel like I can't even pick.
Nah, bro, I could pick.
You could pick.
Okay.
I could fucking pick.
No. I could pick, but it's okay. So the person I want to win, so it's Justin Gaethje versus Dustin Poirier. The person I want to take this dub is Justin Gaethje.
I agree with that.
But am I thinking like it's gonna be for sure? Fuck no.
They fought before.
Yeah, and you know Dustin did win. Do I think it'll be the same outcome? No. I think Justin Gaethje, I think he's a way better fighter now, more experience. I just think that it's going to be hard, bro. I think 50-50 for
That's
sure.
what I'm saying. Like, it's hard to pick.
And this is a striking match. This is going to be all striking.
For sure.
And I think they both hit hard. I think Dustin has a little bit more better defense, I would say.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
And so it's just going to be, it's not for sure, bro, like who's going to win. If Justin Gaethje catches him like clean and knocks him out, which I low-key want. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Justin Gaethje.
Take out that Louisiana hillbilly.
Then pour the sauce on him.
Man.
Fuck.
Here's your fucking hot sauce. That'd be fucking disrespectful.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, I agree with that. You know, like I would want Justin to win. The only thing is, man, Dustin, he never gives up.
No,
Like,
fuck no.
One thing about him is this motherfucker is a brawler, bro.
Yeah.
He's a fucking
and he can
brawler.
take shots, bro.
He can take big ass shots, you know? And so, yeah, like you said, 50-50 to be honest.
Yeah.
But if I had to pick, I'll pick Justin that I want to win.
But like if you were betting money.
If I was betting, probably Dustin, to be honest.
Same.
Because like I feel like it's more reliable,
Yeah.
you know? Because I think he'll probably like...
He hasn't fought in a while though, huh? Since Charles?
Was it Charles or
Oh
Connor?
no, Chandler.
Was it Chandler?
Yeah.
You're saying Dustin or Justin?
Dustin.
Dustin?
Yeah, it was Chandler.
Was it Chandler? That's the last fight?
It was on the card of Izzy versus Alex Pereira. You don't remember that day? Like
no, I mean, I didn't know.
Connor, bro, that was a long ass time ago.
That was the longest time.
Izzy, he fought fucking Charles after that.
Really? Fuck. I don't
Bro, are you
remember
okay? We watched it.
I don't remember like
Charles
the fucking
choked him
time.
out.
Like, the time. Yeah, I mean, I remember that
Yeah.
for sure. I remember seeing
No, but
all
yeah,
that.
the last one was against Chandler, and Chandler almost. I think Chandler choked, bro. You remember that?
Oh yeah, for
Like
sure.
he had him
100%.
dazed.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That makes
Yeah.
sense. Yeah, that makes
That
sense.
was the last fight, and he won that.
Yeah,
And-
Chandler did fuck up.
Yeah.
He's a dumbass.
Oh man, and he's a dumbass fuck.
He's a dumbass, bro. Like
But
the
yeah,
way he fights is so stupid. You know, like
it's like that's the thing. You know, Chandler's one of those guys that could easily be champion.
he can. He
Not
can.
easily, but like he can.
No, he
had-
can. He can.
Yeah, and it's just the way he fights.
I feel like he could have fucked up most of the people he fought, but
yeah,
yeah, exactly. Like you said, the way he fights, he just wants to put on a show.
yeah,
just
yeah,
like,
yeah.
you know, he doesn't give a fuck about
Yeah.
like the outcome, just
Yeah.
about putting on a performance. And
I
it's
feel like Justin has been fighting way more. Obviously, you know, his last fight was against Fiziev, and that was a crazy
that
ass
was
fight.
a good fucking
Yeah.
fight, man. That was a great fight.
So I'm just hoping, you know, I maybe Dustin might have a little ring dust, a little bit octagon dust,
Ring
because
dust, huh?
he hasn't fought in I would say a year and a half, maybe. It's been a while,
been a
bro.
while, no?
Yeah,
I mean, Justin, he hasn't fought in a while.
but then
too,
again,
like,
too, Dustin he's good, bro. So for sure 50-50 on that one. 50-50.
Just
Is that
real
the whole
quick-
card?
yeah, that is the whole card. But just real quick, talking about Chandler and shit.
Yeah.
You haven't seen the Ultimate Fighter, huh? You haven't seen
No.
none of the. I'm gonna spoil everything right now. So,
No one watches it anymore because Connor decided to, you know, not fight Chandler.
well, you guys are gonna get spoiled right now. Chandler versus Conor McGregor on the Ultimate Fighter. You know, there was 7 fights. I think it was 8 fights in total. Or no, yeah, it was 7 fights. Conor lost all 6 in a row. All 6 in a
Yeah.
row, bro. And then in the last one, I think you seen the last
Yeah.
fucking knockout. He
The
ended
Hulk
up winning
smash,
that. Yeah,
bro.
the fucking Hulk smash, the double hammer fist to the ground. That shit was deadly, bro.
Yeah.
But I want to talk about, you know, even though I love Conor McGregor, right? Like the guy's, he's the GOAT. Like the GOAT when it comes to promoting the UFC and just like being one of the heads of
The face of the game.
the face of the game, right? But the only thing is, man, when I was watching this show, you can just tell that Conor is not a coach, bro. Conor is
Oh,
not
no?
a coach. Nah, hell no, because like he would tell the people, like the way he would try and train somebody, he would try and train them the way that he fought. So he would be like, "You gotta do this right here," and he would just tell them like, "Do this and this," and then just like copy it instead of like trying to find somebody's like strong suit and then build on that, right? When Chandler, like that's exactly what he would do. He would see like, okay, you're a good wrestler, or you strike this way. Let me build on that, and then let me show you how you can do it better. But Conor would just like try and train them the way that he fights, and like the thing is, nobody can replicate the way he fights because he does fight. He has his own style, and he would just try and do that. And I'm like, man, that's not. I feel like that's exactly why he lost like 6 times in a row.
Yeah, probably. Yeah,
You know, but
that makes sense.
yeah, and if you guys watch it,
I mean,
like,
I think
you
he
would
did
see
it for the money, bro.
I think so too.
Because he said too, like they paid him a fucking ton of money.
It
They
makes
know
sense.
to fucking do that shit.
I would fucking do the same
Yeah.
thing, you know. But it makes sense, and the thing is, like,
Coaching ain't easy, bro.
it's not. But I just think Chandler took it way more serious.
Yeah,
And that's exactly. Well, I mean, the thing is, too, veterans versus
yeah, rookies.
prospects or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, like that's another thing.
That's another factor for
yeah,
sure.
Yeah. Because these veterans, they were already in the UFC one time and they got kicked out, and then they ended
Then
up
the
fighting.
prospects too, you know, they're like more nervous.
For sure, I
like
think so
they're
too.
like, fuck, like I have Connor like right here.
Yeah. I mean, that's another thing too, right? Like you're
And
training.
Connor is like fucking the biggest name in UFC, so it's like, fuck, bro, he's in my corner telling me what to do right now. Like,
But he
holy
tells
shit.
you this. He tells you, bam, 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 bam.
He's like,
he's
hey.
like, do this, bam, 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 bam. And it's like, what are you?
He's like,
talking
look at
about?
me, look
Yeah.
at me, and then you're in the middle of the fight, bro. You want me to look at you? No.
And
Look
it's
at
like,
me.
It's like, what the fuck are you doing, bro?
That sucks.
But the last KO was
Yeah, that shit was
That
nasty.
shit was a beauty. That shit was
It's funny how he
it's
got
a
all hype.
beauty.
He's like, I love knockouts.
Yeah, you see
That
that?
shit was funny.
And he fucking started like dancing around.
Yeah,
and it's
he's
his
like,
only win, bro. It's his only fucking win.
Yeah.
I'm like, come on, bro. What are you doing? You know? But
I feel like that guy must feel like, fuck, bro, I'm the only lost. That sucks.
that's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking too.
I'd
like,
be embarrassed.
yeah, that kind of sucks. I feel
Yeah.
like, you know, like Imagine you're the only one that loses
Out of all
at the very end. Like,
that sucks.
and I think he was the number one pick. I think on his team.
Damn.
I could be wrong, but I think he was like the number one pick, and then the other guy was like number 4, something like that.
Damn.
And bro, the fight was fucking good too. Like, it was real good because the guy Connor's guy was fucking him up in the beginning. Then the other guy ended up wrestling him and taking him down.
Damn.
And then on the second round, the guy just caught him with a good right hand, dropped him, and when he went down, he just came down with the double hammer fist and just fucking destroyed.
That's what's crazy though, right?
I never
Because
seen
it
that.
actually worked.
For real.
The shit that Connor was teaching them actually worked.
Yeah, exactly, right? You know, I've never seen a double hammer fist though. Like, I've never seen that.
I know,
like,
me either.
Just a single hammer fist, I've seen that, but like a double, I never seen that shit. And I'm like, oh shit,
that's crazy.
That was wild as fuck.
Yeah. Before we move on, like, I have a question I want to ask you about the UFC before we move on from it. So this is gonna be, it's like a little question. So tell me, bro, if you could make one of these fights happen, which one would it be? You got Jones versus Francis, McGregor versus DS3, Covington versus Chimaev, Adesanya versus Pereira 3, Oliveira versus McGregor, or Khabib versus GSP.
Damn. So I'll say 3 of them stand out. I
Which
would say
ones?
Jones versus Ngannou, GSP versus Khabib, and then Oliveira versus McGregor.
Yeah.
Those 3 stand out.
Fuck. Which one would you pick?
Because the other ones, I feel like the other ones, I've already seen them. Right?
Yeah.
I don't want to, like, I'm not that interested in seeing Alex versus Izzy. You know, it doesn't matter who wins. I'm just not really that interested. And the other one either, like, doesn't matter. Diaz versus McGregor, like,
I feel like it's gonna happen anyway, low key.
it could happen, but like, I'm just not that interested in that. You know, but those 3, you know, between all, okay, so between those 3, I would break it down to 2 of them: Jones versus Ngannou, and then GSP versus Khabib. Yeah.
Fuck.
So between those, it's fuck. That's kind of tough, bro. That's kind of tough. I would say which one is going to be more exciting to watch?
That's the thing, you know.
I would say Khabib versus GSP.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
I would say that too because I want Khabib to lose.
Well, and that, but I want to see him lose too. But I think
that would be a more like, because I feel like
they're super even though. Like, I feel like, you know, Khabib is not. I doubt he's gonna be able to take down GSP and just be able to hold him down like he does with everybody else.
Yeah.
Because GSP, he's also a fucking badass wrestler. So
yeah.
And he's strong, right? So for him to be able to take him down and hold him down, like, I doubt that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
And then with the striking, it's gonna be. I think GSP is a better striker, but Khabib has that weird style.
Yeah.
So I think I would pick that one.
Yeah.
That would be the one.
That would be a good ass fight. And then that sucks, bro, because it was gonna happen.
But fucking Dana White, bro,
he low key ruined it.
he fucked it up.
Yeah.
He fucked it up. Who? Okay, so if they do fight, who would win?
I would take GSP.
I would take GSP too. How do you think he would win though?
I think it'll go to decision.
Decision?
Yeah.
Think he can't knock out
No.
Khabib? No.
Nah. I think
That
he
blockhead of his, bro. That fucking blockhead.
Nah, I don't think he would. To be honest, I think it'll just go to decision and he'll win like that. I think it would be close as fuck though.
I think it would be a good ass fucking fight. So I would pick that. Second would be Jones versus
Francis.
yeah, fuck yeah. I want to see that fight bad, bro. I think it
It's
has
like
to
we
happen.
always get teased, man.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, like, okay, so GSP versus Khabib was never gonna happen, but Jones and Francis can happen. It can still happen, you know. And I do want to see that like 100%, man, because
that's the thing, you know. Maybe after Francis loses to Fury, and then after Jones beats Miocic, maybe it could happen right there. Maybe Francis like fuck this.
he's like, I fucking suck at boxing, right?
Yeah.
But he has that rematch clause, bro. So I know he's gonna fucking fight him again.
Why though? Like, okay, if you get outclassed big time, would you still want a rematch?
The money. Show me the money.
That's true.
It's
all about fucking money.
Show me the
man.
money.
Why does everything gotta be about money?
That's the thing, bro. Like, that's what fucking sucks. Cause like,
Hey, make sure you guys donate to us.
You see that fucking donation button right there in the corner? But that's the thing. Like, it fucking sucks when it comes like to money and shit.
Yeah.
Because people don't want to do the fights that they probably should do.
Yeah.
If the money doesn't make sense.
You know, that's
right?
why I like the UFC more though, because Dana, he'll make it happen still.
He's like, you're fucking fighting.
No, yeah,
you know?
like that's what he does,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah,
So in boxing you could run away,
Right.
which
right.
sucks.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wanted to ask you that, bro, because fuck. Like I was like thinking about that, like fuck, bro, that's so hard to pick. If I could see all those fights,
Fuck yeah, you know.
Yeah.
I would love to see Izzy versus Pereira again, bro.
Yeah?
I would love to see that.
Do you think it'll happen again? I feel like no.
I think if it does happen, it should happen at light heavyweight. That would be fucking such a
That
great
would have
story,
to. Okay,
bro. That'd
it would.
be a
It
great
would.
story.
But I think Alex would have to beat Jan and Yuri. But
Probably,
not only that though,
yeah.
because Jamal Hill.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know how long it's gonna take for him to repair
It's not gonna
that.
take him that long.
I think like over a year though.
But two fights, that's gonna take a good ass amount already.
I mean, sure, but like we don't know. I mean, the thing
Yeah.
is, like, even if it takes a year now, so let's say July next year, he's gonna be able to fight. Pereira could have 3 fights by
Yeah.
then, you know. So
But I
he
don't
can
know, bro.
fuck up both of them, and then he can fight Izzy. Izzy has to keep winning. Well, Izzy's gonna fight Strickland, right? I
Yeah.
think that's a fucking ridiculous fight. Like,
Strickland just wanted the bag.
even
I'm
though
gonna be
Strickland
honest.
fucked up the guy, and I was super wrong with that shit, right? Like,
No, I
was
still like Strickland, but
I think he's dope, but he's not gonna be Izzy. Bro.
yeah.
There's just no fucking way.
Yeah.
No fucking way.
I don't even
he-
want to like. Sometimes I feel like when we say shit like that, like we jinx the fuck out of it. So like,
Bro, if Strickland beats Izzy, I'm never watching UFC ever again, bro.
you said that fucking.
With fucking Robert Whitaker. But I didn't say it on camera, so that's the
All
good
right,
thing.
bro. Hey, clip that.
If Strickland beats Izzy, I will never watch UFC ever again. It's not gonna happen, bro. There's no fucking way that's gonna happen, bro. Like, there's no way. There's no way. Like, Strickland fights like this, bro. Like, he fights like he's
The
holding
Philly
a fucking,
special.
Yeah, he fights like he's holding a piece of paper on him. Like, come on, dude. Like, what are you doing?
I don't know.
But there's no fucking way.
Yeah, bro. I don't think there's a way either. And then I don't want to talk about that fight right now because there's no point. Yeah, fucking. That's funny, bro. That's funny as fuck.
That's just how it is. That's exactly how it is, you know. Like,
Fucking A. I forgot to tell you, I'm going to the beach tomorrow, bro.
we're at what beach?
Corona del Mar. Yeah. You been there?
I've been there. That's just
That
dope.
beach is dope, bro. I can't wait
Some
to
good
go.
waves. There's some good waves. You're gonna fucking be.
Yeah. I'm a little scared though, because I've been seeing a lot of shark videos and shit. Yeah. Why are you laughing, bro?
Don't worry about it. You're not gonna get fucking eaten by sharks.
Bro, what the fuck?
You're not gonna.
I'm knocking on wood, bro. This guy's trying to jinx me
Bro,
right now.
I'm telling you. You seen him at Corona del Mar or what? Like,
No.
I'm telling you, bro. Like, that's
Bro, I
that's
could
salt-
come back next episode missing an arm or missing both of my legs.
It's salt water.
I
This
could be a
guy's-
vegetable when I get back.
You just see him like this, like fucking. No
I only have like the fin. No, that's not funny, bro.
No, but like Corona del Mar is salt water, bro. You'll be
Yeah.
fine.
Hey, did you see that fucking video of a 4-year-old? She was lost in the sea.
Oh, and they seen her in like
She was on
floaty?
a
unicorn floaty.
Did you see,
Yeah,
bro? What do you
that's
think
wild.
about that? She
Bro.
was way out.
You know
in
what
the
I
middle
think?
of the ocean.
You know what I think? I think God was on her side because
100%.
because she floated directly to
Yup.
the boat,
Yup.
exactly to the guy. Like,
Yup.
it's insane, bro. It's insane. And I did see that shit in. Yeah, that shit's fucking wild,
Yeah.
bro. I talked about it too with like some of my coworkers, and I'm like, man, that shit's
Bro,
wild.
like those parents though, bro. Like, what the fuck?
What happened though? Like, how can?
I don't know if they ever like exposed it or like the rest of the story, but
Yeah, I never saw that.
but I know like the guy that picked her up, he was pissed, like,
Oh yeah. You seen it
'Cause
like when he
he-
picked her, he's like, what the fuck?
because he wants to know like who the fuck
Yeah,
like
bro.
lets their daughter go out like that, bro. Oh my god, that's the scariest shit ever.
That's insane though. Like, even if you're going out to the beach and then you have your kid like on a floaty, you would think that you'd be next to him. You're
For
not just,
real.
especially she's 4 years old. You're not just gonna be like,
Yeah.
you just let her out in the water and then you go back to your fucking like tent or whatever,
Yeah, fuck that, bro.
So that shit's wild.
If no one's seen that video, it's like this girl is just deep in the fucking ocean, like
Right.
Like, man,
And
like the beach was so far away, like you can barely see it. How far she was in the ocean.
And the good thing is she stayed in the floaty, right? Like,
yeah, because how did she not panic?
That's the thing,
Bro,
right? Like, that's the thing, because
goodness,
she was able to stay calm and just relax.
And then you're 4 years. She was 4 years old.
Like,
I know, and then she was 4 years old. Like,
I want to interview her, like, but she wouldn't even.
I want to sit her right here and be like,
"What happened?" You know, like,
yeah.
But she wouldn't even be able to like understand what happened.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think she would. You know,
maybe she thought like it was okay, everything was okay. I don't know, bro.
It was just
so
a game
sad,
or
man.
something.
That's sad as fuck, bro.
The good thing is she got rescued.
Those parents though, bro, like fuck, man.
That's the good thing. She got rescued. You know?
It's just scary. Like when parents do some, like there's a lot of parents, you know, that do shit like that, where like they don't pay attention to their kid, and then some fucking bad shit always happens. Shit's sad. Shit's sad as fuck, bro. Yeah, I wanted to tell you that because like fuck, bro.
I just kind of want to piggyback off of last week talking about like Sound of Freedom and stuff like that.
Oh,
and then we're talking about like children and shit.
Yeah.
I just want to give like a shout out to some people that, you know, have actually been fighting for the child trafficking and stuff like that. Movement. Right. So Mark Wahlberg, this is one of the guys that it seems like he's kind of like stood away from Hollywood, and now he's actually fighting against that.
Yep.
You know, Mel Gibson, everybody knows that this guy's like, you know, he's going to have his documentary series and shit like that, which I'm fucking excited for that.
I'm excited for that too, man.
Ashton Kutcher, bro, this guy, you know, we were talking about it. This guy's like an OG, and I forgot that this guy.
Because, bro, that's what they're doing to him, you know?
True. Yeah, exactly. We don't hear nothing about him, but he's been doing it for years,
which is crazy because I did not know he was doing this.
Yeah, he's been doing it for a long time. He has his own like company that, you know, works with trying to rescue children that are being trafficked and shit like that. Yeah. So, this guy's one of the OGs, and those three people right here that I know that have actually been trying to put in the work to try and stop it, you know. And then also you know, Justin Bieber, bro. This guy has been talking about like recently.
Oh, like the way he got treated, right?
The way he got treated in Hollywood
as a little kid, as a teenager.
Yeah. And it's not. He, you know, he wasn't trafficked, but he was more like groomed. It was like you know, child grooming and shit like that, because he was a young kid, and they were trying to take advantage of him. And you know, like I mean, when he was popping off, like a lot of these women liked him and shit, so they would take advantage of his youth, and I don't even know exactly what they would do, but yeah, he talked a lot. Yeah, he talked bad about Hollywood, and
well,
and
I mean, exactly I think there was someone that actually kissed him too when he was. Yeah. I forgot what girl that was.
Yeah, I don't remember. But
it was like, you seen that too? Yeah, man. It's also Donald Trump. He's also, you know, he recently had like a watch party for the movie, and he actually came out saying that if he like wins, you know, he's gonna make sure that child traffickers get the death penalty.
And which president is talking about that, bro? Yeah. Nobody. Like, that's why
you don't hear Joe Biden talking about this shit.
He doesn't even know where he is at. Like,
for real,
he's a fucking walking corpse. Like, this guy doesn't know where he's at.
Facts.
He's like,
it's so stupid, bro, that like the government, like, they try to act like nothing's happening with that, you know. They don't even talk about it whatsoever. They don't pay mind to it at all, bro. It's fucking crazy how they just try to like sweep shit like that.
And the thing is, like, they won't talk about Donald Trump doing this shit. They won't talk about him having a watch party for this movie. And you know, I think it's fucking insane
that's what
how they don't
Joe
promote
Biden does. Like, you know, he's trying to get rid of all his you know, competitors. You know, he's trying to make them look bad. Donald Trump, you know, and also RFK Jr., you know, he's getting censored. He's getting censored a lot right now too, because, you know, he's talking about a lot of good things as well. Right. And it's sad, bro. It's sad the way like they're just trying to hide the truth, you know, hide what's actually going on and what's like really important.
Well, yeah, what's actually important.
Instead, we're like sending money to fucking Ukraine when we have like cities with the most dirtiest like streets, and it's like we don't do nothing about that, bro.
That's
which is sad, man. It's sad as fuck.
I think RFK Jr. and Donald Trump are for sure
Like if one of
gonna be
them
the
wins,
ones.
like I wouldn't be mad.
Yeah. I agree with that. You
Yeah.
know, because I mean RFK Jr. for sure he has a lot of conservative viewpoints.
Yeah.
You know, so I agree, and yeah, I mean he has a lot of similar points as Donald Trump.
Yeah,
You know,
because also
but they don't promote none of them.
Yeah.
You know.
And he got someone had told him like, oh, Donald Trump said he like he likes you, and then he was like, oh yeah, I know that's good, and
He's like, but I don't like it. No.
he was like, I don't want to like stop trying to like he was just pretty much saying like let's stop trying to have diversity and let's come together, you know.
I think that's the best thing, you know.
because that's what that's what they try to do is divide us.
I agree. That's
That's
what politics is, you know.
Yeah.
Like that's pretty much what they're doing. They're trying to just divide us. But I
Yeah.
think if anything, like we take the best things about both sides and put them together, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Because I think the Democrats, the best thing that they have, you know, by far is the immigration laws. You know,
Mhm.
that's the best thing they have, and that's what they use to I would say get votes from the minorities because
Yeah.
they have the immigration laws and shit, and then the Republicans, they have harder immigration laws,
Mhm.
but they believe in a bunch of different things that Democrats, you know, allow. For example, like all the trans shit and all that.
Yeah.
So the Republicans don't allow all that, and that's why people hate it.
Mhm.
But if we can get the best things on both sides and put them together, I think that's the best thing. And I feel like, you know, honestly, I feel like RFK Jr. is right there. You know, I
Yeah.
think he's doing that.
For
So,
sure.
I agree. You know,
I feel
hopefully,
like
I mean,
right now there's not really anyone that dislikes him.
yeah,
You know.
that's true. That's a good point.
Yeah, he's doing a lot of good shit right now, and yeah, like I said, I wouldn't be mad like if Donald Trump or RFK Jr. just get this fucking old ass guy off the fucking, just give him the boo, bro. Send him to a senior home or
He's
something.
like, if I could describe America in one word.
Did you see the recent clip of him? He was like
Which one?
whispering in a girl's ear.
Oh, I did see that. He said, "Don't tell your mother about this" or something like that.
like,
Yeah,
what
this
the
guy's a weirdo, bro.
Yeah.
He's a fucking weirdo. Like,
Yeah.
you know, the thing about this guy, like, there's a coworker that I talked to about, like, you know, the fucking liberal,
Yeah.
the liberal guy, right? And he's probably listening to this. Like, hopefully you do listen to this. And he was telling me, and we talked about it today. I told him, because he was like, "Oh, well, you know, Joe Biden has done so many things for you know, the country. He's passed these many laws and whatever." I told him, like, okay, if Donald Trump were to pass the exact same laws, would you like Donald Trump, even if he said all the racist shit that he said and all that? He said, yeah. So for me, I'm like, it doesn't matter who's on the front line. You just care about, like, I guess the policies that are being passed, but it doesn't matter who's on the front line, who's the face of America.
Yeah.
As for me, I mean, I would care about both. I would care about the person that's, you know, passing the laws, and also the person that's actually being the face of America, you know, because
Yeah.
I feel like Russia, China, all these other countries, like, do they really fear Joe Biden? Hell no. Who would fear Joe Biden, bro? He doesn't even know where he's at. Like,
Exactly.
he doesn't know where he's going. Like,
For real.
this guy, I'm telling you, he's a walking corpse.
Yeah.
Like, this guy's a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Like, and that's the thing. Like, so when I heard that, I'm like, okay, so you don't even care about Joe Biden. You just care about the laws that are being passed. You know?
And I feel like, you know, a lot of people say the only reason why he won was like low key, like supposedly it was rigged for him to win against Donald Trump, because, bro, let's be honest, Donald Trump like was shitting on him in the debates, and I feel like also too, though, you know, a lot of people like got hate for Donald Trump when he was running at that time because of some shit he was saying.
That's exactly why he lost. I feel like, you know.
But and then now, like, there's a lot of people that did hate him, and now they like him,
Exactly.
which is crazy. And
it goes both ways. All the people that voted for Joe Biden, now they regret it.
Yeah,
They're like,
yep.
oh fuck, I voted for this fucking
Exactly.
retard. Like, come on, dude.
yeah,
And that's
I tell my family members all the time, like the ones that voted for him, like look at now, you
see what you did?
Yeah, for real, it was your vote. No.
And you know what's funny? Like, because my parents too, like, they when I talk about Donald Trump, they're like, why the fuck are you talking about him? But they're like, oh, this guy's a racist and all that, and I'm like, bro, like you don't even understand
Yeah.
it. Like this guy's not a
That's
racist.
what I try to
You know
explain
what's
to
funny?
my family members, bro. It's hard. It's impossible.
It is impossible. And the thing is, like, they, you know, they don't know, but we can see it. This guy was loved, bro. This
Yeah.
guy was loved for a long time by blacks, by Mexicans, whatever. Like, he was loved by everybody. And only when he started running for the presidential campaign, that's when he started getting hate, and the news started saying this guy was racist. But he was never racist, and he's
Yeah.
not racist. Maybe he's blunt about certain things, right?
Yeah.
Like, you know, he says the China virus.
Yeah.
But it's not like he was lying, because then China ended up saying, like, yeah, we did make the fucking corona or COVID or whatever. So it's not like he was lying about it.
It's because
He just
people took
blunt.
it as like,
He's just
oh, like
blunt.
you're racist, like you're talking about Chinese people, and
He's just real, bro. Like
Yeah.
he's just fucking
I mean,
funny.
it's the same way. Like, yeah, exactly. Like some people, the way they say shit, sometimes, you know, they don't go the best way.
So people get more offended on what he says or how he says it instead of like what
the
he
what
says.
changes or the true.
They're just like, you know, the way he said it. He's like, oh, instead of saying, I don't know, the virus came from China, he calls it the China virus. So then people just get like offended. And
yeah.
I'm like, I mean, he's not.
And then like I always ask people like what did he do to you like that you didn't like, and then they're just like they can't even answer it. It's just like the only thing they say is like about like, oh, he's racist.
He's racist. Yeah.
Which is like, bro, come on. Like, I know he predicted pretty much everything Joe Biden was gonna do, you know? He was like talking about the gas as well. Like,
True.
you guys like that $3 gas? You know, if Joe Biden wins, you're gonna get $6, $7 gas.
And we were there, bro. We were there.
Yeah.
That shit was painful.
And
You
he
know?
predicted a lot of shit, bro,
Mhm.
from that Joe Biden's doing. And you know, that's what's it sucks because it's scary too, you know, because when these people you know, run for president, they could say whatever they want and they won't do it when they actually become president, which sucks too, you know. So it's really
That's
hard.
true. That's a good point too.
It's
you know?
really hard to like know for sure, but we already seen what Donald Trump's done, you know.
exactly right.
He actually did make changes.
Yep.
Yeah, people say he put us in debt and all this, but bro, who expected COVID to happen?
Exactly.
Like-
That's the thing. And he wanted to keep a lot of like businesses open, right?
Yeah.
Like he didn't want to close down nothing, really.
Yeah.
You know? And he was kind of forced to close shit down, and that kind of hurt the economy and shit.
Yeah.
You know, but no, he was against it.
Yeah. Did
know?
you see that warehouse that fucking broke down? The one with all the vaccines in it?
No, I don't think so.
No?
No.
Bro, it was like a Pfizer warehouse. That shit broke down and it had a whole bunch of the vaccines in there. And like
Well, Pfizer's already like canceled
Yeah.
in the United States.
so like that shit was crazy though.
Mm.
Like it was all over the news.
Yeah.
But,
No, I didn't see that shit.
No? But yeah, bro. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's fucking wild. Bro.
But yeah, you know, I just this time for sure, like I haven't voted. Have you voted?
I've never voted.
Yeah,
not
me
once.
either. But this time I feel like the more I'm getting into politics, trying to
Right.
like learn it and shit, like
Yeah.
I actually do want to vote now.
And I think it is important because I think we both had like the same mindset, you know, when
Like,
it comes
oh,
to when
your
it comes
vote
to
doesn't
voting, like,
count.
oh, it doesn't matter and shit. And I used to always think that, you know, just like, well, who gives a fuck? Like if I
Yeah.
vote, well, one vote is gonna change everything. But you know, there's Patrick Bet David, right? He talks
changed
about it.
my
Yeah,
mind,
he changed my mind too, saying like, you know, well, that if you don't want to vote, that's for everybody watching and listening.
Because
right?
there's
Like,
lots of people like us that
Yeah,
have that
exactly.
same mindset.
exactly, and that's the thing. Like, so if there's a lot of people that think the same way, and then say we all decide to vote, then that's gonna change something,
Yeah.
right? But thinking that your vote is not gonna change anything is already like a defeated mindset.
Yeah,
like
it
you're already
is.
you're already calling quits.
Yep.
And then when I heard that, it's like, man, that's true. Because you know, if you want to at least make a change, at least put the effort in and
Yeah.
actually do it. You know,
Yeah, because then we can't be complaining after like
right,
because
right.
we didn't do shit.
Exactly,
We're
you
just
know?
sitting back and not doing.
It's either you just fucking bitch about it and you don't do anything about it,
Yeah.
or you do something about it and then it doesn't go your way. Then you're like, fuck it. Well, at least I tried.
Yeah, exactly.
know?
Exactly, bro.
And that's all we can do. I mean, that's really
Facts.
all we can do. And the thing is, we can also vote for like the propositions and like,
Yeah.
you know, prop this and that and all that. So we can also vote for those things. And all that actually does make a change, you
It
know.
does.
And I never thought that. I never, you know, had that mentality, but it does all make a change.
It does.
And
That's
we
facts,
should,
bro.
we should all do it. We
That's
should all
facts.
vote.
Yeah, like for sure.
But
you
don't
know.
vote blindly.
Yeah, that's
You
the
know,
thing,
actually,
you know.
yeah, actually study
It's
that
the
shit.
thing though, because it goes it goes back, bro, like because it's mostly like a personality contest, you know. So people don't really look into it. They just look at, oh, I like this guy, you know,
True, true.
which
Yeah.
is also like a bad thing also,
Mhm.
you know. That's why the people say too, like if you vote, like make sure you actually know what the like what
And
you're
that's why I've
voting
never
on.
voted. You
Yeah.
know, because I'm like, I don't know what the fuck
Because
I'm
let's
voting
be
for.
honest, like it's usually like, oh, you know, I like this guy more.
Donald Trump is funny.
Yeah.
Like, you
Yep.
know, yeah, and that's how it is. That's exactly how it is.
Yeah.
Popularity contest, you know.
Yeah.
But that's why this time when I vote next year, I'm gonna like really focus and see what they're providing. You know, I don't want to vote blindly. Just see exactly what they're providing and just I guess pick the best candidate. You know,
Yeah.
and just kind of see, just listen to what they're actually saying.
You gotta look at too, like people like Donald Trump and RFK. There's reasons why they're getting censored, you know.
Yep.
There's reasons why they're getting censored. That should tell you off the bat, like,
Yep.
okay, let me look into what they're saying and why they're getting censored.
Yeah.
And actually find out the truth, because the news is gonna tell you other shit. You
I
know,
agree with that.
it's facts.
You know. So just make sure you like do your research. That's
Yep.
it. That's pretty much it. You know, just do your research and pick wisely. You know.
Yeah. And I wanted to bring this topic up. I don't know, a lot of people. I'm pretty sure, you know, mostly everyone knows who Full Send is. And they recently had a lot of fans and people, you know, telling them, because they had an episode with Andrew Schulz and they didn't release it because of some shit went down, you know.
Release the pod.
Yeah, but they finally released the podcast. And man, what are your thoughts on it?
I mean, if you guys are like into the podcast world,
Yeah, you know about
yeah,
this.
you have to fucking have.
And if
at
you
least
haven't
heard
watched
about
it, you know, watch it. It's already up.
Andrew
It's-
Schultz and Steiny, bro. There's like the whole entire like talk
yeah, it's
about
like
it,
they beefed at each other.
and we're gonna fucking spoil everything right now.
That's true. Low-key. Yeah, low key. If you don't want to watch the whole fucking hour and a half or how long it was, then
Just
we're gonna
listen
talk
to
about it
this.
right now. So pretty much, you know, I see this a lot with Full Send. They don't really do their research on podcasts. They mostly, you know, they have the fucking name, so
Right.
they could get whoever they want.
You think they didn't know about Andrew Schultz though?
No, I'm
Like,
saying of course they know who he is, but
sure.
they don't
But-
ask the right questions and
Yeah.
you know,
I feel
they're
like
not-
they didn't have the right people in the panel though. Like,
that's a good point.
yeah.
But that's the thing too, you know, what Andrew Schultz said was pretty much valid. You know, he said like, also without Brad, you know, there's no one really here to drive the pod.
Yeah.
And that's factual. Like, and then these guys haven't even been having Bradley on it. You know, I'm a fan of Full Send for sure.
Same.
But without Bradley, bro, this pod is not the same. You
That's
know,
the thing, you know. Like,
I see when I don't see Bradley on it, I'm like, oh fuck, bro. Like, this pod's probably just gonna have like some generic questions.
True. From Steiny.
Yeah, from Steiny, you
from
know, like
Steiny.
how many bitches have you fucked, or
Do you masturbate? It's like,
yeah,
what the
how much
fuck?
jewelry, how much money have you spent on jewelry?
Hey, how much
shit
was
like
that watch, man?
Yeah,
You
like
know?
shit like that, which is
Yeah.
like, come on, bro, like get to know the person.
Exactly.
Like, why are you asking them shit like that? But yeah, pretty much, you know, they didn't really do their research.
What do you
on,
think about the whole entire pod though? Like, do you think it was a good pod?
I like the vibes in the beginning.
I think it was good.
I was like, oh, okay, this
Yeah.
is pretty good. Like, they're just like having a casual talk.
yeah, exactly.
And I mean, I fully understand or like agree with Andrew Schultz. Like,
When
if
Steiny
you're
was-
getting interviewed and you see one of the guys there like
Is it,
just
like, on
on
his
their
phone?
fucking phone
Yeah.
texting like a girl or some shit,
Yeah.
which Steiny probably was like, hey, let me buy you, let me take you out shopping, shit like that.
Let me buy you a bunch of fucking clothes
Yeah.
and shit. That's the only way he
Which-
can fucking get laid.
But yeah, he was probably doing that shit, and Andrew Schultz saw it, and you know, it triggered him.
Yeah.
Because,
And it's funny because that same like thing, Steiny was like, "Oh, you were actually annoyed by that?" He was like, "Yeah," and then Steiny was like, "Really?" He's like, "Yeah, like I was."
exactly.
And it's like, why do you keep asking him if you already asked him one
Yeah.
time and he said, "Yes, I am annoyed by that." Like he's like, "Oh, I was annoyed because you were on your phone," and then he just keeps asking him like, "Really, really?"
He's
And it's like, come on,
yeah,
bro, like. And then you know what's funny? Like he lied. If you remember, like Steiny said, "Oh, he was on his notes." looking for questions.
He lied.
And then he said later on saying, "Oh, I was just texting somebody." Yeah. So he's a.
But I think
bullshit.
Andrew already knew he was lying because I think he saw it.
Oh
like,
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
and that's why he was smiling, looking at him like, "Come on, bro." Like,
bro, and you can't.
and
like,
you can tell he's already being a fake person as like right there. And then I think it's obvious that Steiny tries to be someone that he's not. Like I think I'm pretty sure everyone knows this.
Steiny's a fucking.
But like I agree with
weirdo.
fucking Shulz. He's taking the time out to do it. You shouldn't be like disrespecting him that way.
Right,
I feel like
he was having good conversations with
Steve
Kyle and Steve.
Yeah.
And then fucking Steiny would just ask some random question. He'd just keep interrupting Kyle.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, like, do you not? Can you not read the room? Like they're asking him a question and you just like interrupt.
Yeah.
And
and he would make it about him,
Yeah. And to be honest, like Steiny, which I don't understand why, to be honest, because like this guy is he's fucking way more successful than us, right? He has way more money than us. And he's so insecure, bro.
Yeah.
I think I mean, if he's insecure, I would think he's probably insecure because he's not like a super fit guy or whatever, and he's short and shit. But like, okay, go ahead and work out and like work on yourself instead of just like projecting that onto like all your podcasts.
He gets so
and stuff
defensive.
Like that. He gets super insecure, bro. He starts just trying to fight, like just argue with the person.
Yeah,
and he makes the whole podcast about himself, and I'm like, dude, like. What
like obviously doing? Andrew's gonna say some jokes, and then he gets all butthurt, bro. He gets butthurt way too easily,
bro. And the thing is, comedians are just different people, man.
Yeah.
Like you cannot. There's no fucking way you can like go against the comedian, like or try and talk shit to a comedian, because, bro, they're fucking different. Like I said, they're like just super different. They'll destroy you 100% of the time. And they'll just roast the fuck out of you, like, and Andrew Schultz, like this guy, come on, man. This guy, I remember seeing him, bro, back in the days when he like was barely putting up YouTube videos before he had his podcast and everything. And I found him years ago.
That's crazy.
Which is dope seeing him like what he's doing now. Yeah. And this guy's always been the same, man. This guy's always been like a heckler. He always talks shit to the crowd. So for Steiny to think he can talk shit to him, like, Steiny tries to talk shit to a lot of his guests, right? And that's the thing too.
Like the way he talks shit to Bradley, bro, it annoys me.
Right. And it's like, come on, dude. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
I don't get it.
It's like way out of pocket. And I think, the last episode, I'm pretty sure was when Brad and him like got in an argument.
Yeah.
And maybe that's why they don't have him on anymore. True, but I'm like, you're telling me you would rather get rid of Brad than Steiny, bro? Bradley's the one that asks like the real good ass questions.
Good questions,
yeah.
And then Steiny always makes fun of him. Oh, you're getting deep, right? He's like,
what?
You're gonna ask
like,
for these deep questions.
Yeah, like no shit.
Like what do you? Yeah, of course.
What else am I gonna interview? Like someone that's fucking this successful and shit.
Yeah, I mean, you want to get to know the person, and I think, and that's why even Andrew Schultz said like, next time have Brad and Salim on.
Yeah.
I think Brad, Salim, and Kyle would be a perfect fucking pod with him.
Yeah.
And what was I gonna say?
But then Steiny too, maybe I feel like Steiny stops them from doing a lot of shit.
Oh, I was gonna say, like, what has Steiny done before going on the pod? Aside from being an assistant.
Yeah, I was gonna say he was an assistant.
What else has he done?
I don't know, bro.
I feel like he's insecure because he probably thinks he hasn't done enough to like sit in the table with Steve and Kyle, because Steve and Kyle like built their reputation, aside from the podcasting shit.
Yeah.
And then Steiny just kind of like came into the podcasting.
Yeah.
So I feel like maybe he thinks he's just not at that level.
Maybe.
And he feels like insecure, so he feels like he has to prove himself. But his like Andrew said, is he playing a character? What the fuck is he doing?
I think he's insecure about his looks though.
I think so too.
Because when he gets butthurt, like, oh, you look young, or
you look underage and overage at the same time. And it's
then he got mad,
bro. I'm like, that shit's fucking true. Like, it's fucking. Well, I mean, like I said, bro, work out, bro.
Just embrace it though.
Yeah, sure, I would too.
Like don't.
He's not even. How old is he? Like 29, 28?
Yeah.
Just fucking work out, dude. Like, simple as that. Just work out. You're pudgy. Pudgy Steiny, bro. Like, you're pudgy. Simple as that.
That's funny as fuck.
Put me on the pod, please. He's pudgy, bro. Like,
that was funny.
pudgy Aiden and pudgy Steiny, bro. Like that's their body type. And just work out, bro. Like, what are you doing? Do some push-ups here now. Like, come on.
It was funny though. Like Bradley could easily fucking fuck this guy up. Like, and the way he talks to him, bro, I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah, true. And I'm not gonna lie. What Andrew said is true. I think he does have good chat. Like, he can talk, bro.
Yeah.
He can talk, and he like.
Well, he was doing good in the beginning.
Yeah.
I feel like.
Even though he says stupid shit,
Yeah.
I think he can always have the conversation, right?
Yeah.
At least, like, always just just say whatever comes to his mind.
Yeah.
But he's super emotional. Like,
yeah,
he's super emotional, and like when he was saying that, to
And,
him,
bro,
like,
he gets like instantly like butthurt, right?
Yeah,
Like he
it's
like Andrew makes like one joke and then instantly he's like, "Well, you haven't done that," or like he gets so fucking mad.
And I'm like, the way he talks, like you could flip that and make it more positive. Like, use that to because, like I said, he can talk.
Like, embrace it.
Yeah, and just fucking like talk some shit, but not in the way because he makes it sound like he's just.
I feel like the only reason why it's more out like that is because he's making it like that.
Exactly. No, 100%. He's fucking doing that himself.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
And then you could hear at the end of the pod, the manager or something, he's like, "You did that to yourself."
Yeah, bro. Like, this guy's.
And then he kept asking, like, "You guys are all like playing with me, right?" Like, no, bro. Yeah. Like, what you did was actually like annoying.
Yeah.
It's annoying what he did, and then he goes on to ask like the stupidest like questions ever. It was like yes or no questions, right? Like, oh, have you ever like talked shit to a audience member? Like, oh, and
he's like, yeah.
Like, bro, like that's when I think he knew, like, oh, you guys didn't even like, you guys don't even know me. You guys didn't research me. At least do a little bit of research.
Andrew Shulz, come to this podcast, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Like,
we're authentic as fuck. I won't be texting like.
I will have some great questions for you, bro. I've been watching him since, like I said, bro, and I can tell him like the fucking jokes that I first ever seen of him when he was posting the YouTube video.
That's crazy.
But I'll save that for when he shows up, bro.
Yeah. Hey, manifest that.
Yeah, 100%. And like, man, I'm telling you, bro, I swear, I've been watching this guy
for a long ass time.
For a long fucking time. I just found him because I used to like, I still do now and then. Like, I just watch a bunch of comedians and I just try and find like new people and shit. And just trying to find different people that make different jokes. Because sometimes you see comedians that kind of make similar jokes. Yeah. And you're trying to find new people. But this guy, when I first heard him, man, and he was putting a bunch of videos on YouTube. Yeah. He was way different. Like his dark humor was fucking hilarious. And the jokes that he made, I never heard him before. And I was like, fuck, this guy's dope as fuck.
Yeah, I wish I knew him earlier. But the first time I found out about him, it was probably this year or last year, like ending of last year, when he went on Joe Rogan. And I was like, fuck yeah, this guy's fucking
dope. Hilarious, bro.
Yeah, and I looked him up right away, like right after, like, and then I saw he had his own pod. I'm like, oh shit. I like his podcast sometimes.
It's cool.
Yeah, it's cool. It's just sometimes I'm like, fuck. Like I kind of want like just him sometimes.
I was about to say I don't like his co-host.
Yeah.
Oshkosh or whatever the fuck his name is.
I feel like he could easily do it on his own.
He can.
Or even I like the other guy though, the Indian. Or the
No, I don't like him.
No?
No.
I don't like his laugh though.
I feel like sometimes he ruins
that shit's loud as fuck.
I feel like sometimes he ruins the vibe.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, that's what I think.
Well, I've only watched like
sometimes he's cool, but like I never heard him like by himself ever.
I've only watched like a few because for that reason, I just don't really like the co-host that much. Yeah. I'm not saying I don't like them personally. I'm just saying
you hate
like
him. No.
Nah. I just feel like Shulz could do his own thing and it'd be better.
He can. I mean, but yeah, he has. I do watch it here and there, not all the time, but I used to watch it when it first came out. But like, yeah, certain people when they have like a good somebody that I want to watch, like I
that you're interested.
The Patrick Bet David, I seen that one.
I seen that
the
one
Joe
too.
Rogan one.
Joe Rogan one's funny.
The Izzy one, like watching certain people, and you can see the difference though, like the way he interacts with people that he knows and respects, like those three people. Compared to the way he reacted and acted with the Nelk boys.
Oh yeah,
right? Like yeah, you can see it straight up. Because remember a certain part of the podcast, they were like, "Oh, are you having fun?" He's like, "No, not really."
Oh no, yeah.
He's like, "No, not really."
But that was already after he was triggered.
Yeah.
Because I feel like, come on, in the beginning, I think he was.
Yeah, he was. Yeah,
because he was even asking them questions like, "Oh, I like what you're doing." And
Right.
I think he just got triggered. And
I think so. And
maybe
he just fucking,
too,
like, flipped it. Yeah.
maybe too, like I think like that was the most important thing was like, or his main thing why he didn't like it. I think it was because he felt like, oh, these guys didn't do.
They don't know who I am. Pretty much.
I feel like it was that because let's be honest, they weren't really asking him like real
questions about him.
Yeah.
Right?
At all. It was mostly like, oh, have you done this? Like, I don't like when the Nelk boys do that, bro. When they ask shit like, oh, what do you think about Andrew Tate and all this? Like, you're interviewing him, not Andrew Tate.
That, right?
Like you're talking about a Jake Paul fight and all this.
Yep. I was thinking that too when I was listening to that segment.
I'm like, bro, ask him questions. Like, he's there. Like, why? You could do that shit.
Who would you fight, bro? Like, you know, like,
yeah, like,
nothing more interesting.
Yeah, like you could. That's like questions you can do like over like texting. I feel like.
So when they were asking him that, but Andrew was also engaging in that. Do you think he was just doing it out of like respect?
Yeah,
because he was actually, and he had some good points, right? He was going in on that shit.
Yeah,
and I was like, man, I was thinking like,
but I feel like he was going back to like what he like wanted to say about what he thought about it.
Right.
Like, I feel like he wasn't trying to give a simple like answer.
Right. No, he didn't.
Yeah,
that's the thing. Like, he didn't give simple answers, even if they were fucking basic ass questions. Right.
Yeah,
like,
I feel like I felt like he was like, let me make it more interesting. You know,
even when Steiny said like when he said, "Do you jack off?" He's like, "No, I don't." But like he went into like, "Yeah, I don't need to this and that." And like he just went in on it.
Yeah.
Instead of just saying no, like he still wanted to give a good answer, but
then when he was talking about him married, like, Steiny was like, oh, like, kind of like, it made me feel like he was kind of trying to shit on it. He was like saying why and all this, like,
even his answer was actually really good.
Yeah, it was.
You know, because they were talking about the prenup.
Yeah.
And then he was like, well, you know, if you're gonna sign a prenup, you're already like expecting the marriage to fail.
Yeah.
And if you're gonna marry somebody, then you're gonna go all in.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm like, that shit, you know.
I feel like a prenup, you're basically it to fail. Have trust issues.
Yeah, you're expecting it to fail almost. You know, you're like, oh, if it does fail, then at least I have this.
I feel like you're manifesting it. Yeah, in a way.
In a way, yeah, I agree with that. You know,
yeah. I mean, I would want to see it again, but with the actual with Bradley Martin and Salim would be pretty dope. I mean, he's usually just like baked as fuck,
and just saying like something like here and there and shit.
I like when he's on it when they talk about UFC shit. Like he actually
true.
He does some good points on that.
But he always says like relationship type questions when when anybody's on, like he's always asking like all that shit.
He used to do that shit way back then. I think that's why he wasn't on it anymore, because he's also someone that low key makes it of himself. Which I see he does do that too. But I think Steiny's just on another level. Like, I never liked Steiny. I try to help him. I try to like, maybe he needs to grow on me. Like, that's how I felt.
He's not going to,
bro. He's just making it worse.
Yeah, he's not going to. Like,
and then the way he got like defensive with SARS, or what's her name?
Oh,
Sarah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, fuck, bro, relax.
I seen like half of that shit. I seen the new one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen like half of it.
People were saying like, oh, he was just trying to defend himself, but I'm like, I don't know, bro. You kind of got way too.
Oh, when she said, you look, you look, what she say, underage and overage, and he's like, whoa, what the fuck?
He fucking went in like, I could expose you right now and all this shit. I don't know what he was talking about, but
it's like, dude, bro,
he gets way too defensive,
super emotional, and I'm like, dude, you have a great position in life, and I wonder how he was even before all this, you know, because this guy was just like this. This is terrible.
Yeah,
you know,
I agree.
Well,
other than that, man, I think we're done for today. You know, we covered a lot of shit today. We hope you guys enjoyed this episode. You know, episode 12 in the books.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna, like we said, keep grinding this shit out, and you know, we enjoy this shit. You know, comment down below if you guys want us to talk about some specific things that you guys want to even ask us questions, even in the DMs, you know, ask us something. That's something I want to do in the future. You know, we want to do is have people ask us shit, and then we can answer it on the pod, which that'll be dope. But you know, follow us on IG, TikTok, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. You know, everything is AATALKS, AATALKS. And yeah, other than that, we're out.
We're out.
Peace.
Peace.